was supposed to be private, just a sweet little secret. Now it's a public execution. You're not a player, kid. You're the fucking punchline. Fight back. Fight back. Unsolicited clowns getting clowned. Warden of hell got the whole squad shut down. Sword fights and don't lightsaber duels. In the thread you sent the dick pic. Now your fucking rep is dead. Fight back. Nice guy, surprise turned to shame. Baphomets laughing while we're pissing on your name. You thought she was a girl? Bitch, that's the twist. Welcome to hell where your ego don't exist. Next time you see a cute face, check for the horns. Check for the warden. Your pick is a meme now. Fight back. Street full of smoke, a wall full of lead. I stood in the middle and learned what it said. My hands were still warm, my brain went sad. I thought of my choices as the dark pulled in. No plan left in me, no place to run. Just one last heartbeat, then I was done. Sonorous, take me in. Sonorous, take me in. I am more than my blood, I am more than my sin. MagsNoctis, look at me. MagsNoctis. I will call the overworld with a sword in my hand. I woke in the black with chains in the ground, but they were not meant for a soul that was found. A throne of stone, my days like a blade. MagsNoctis spoke, and the
Hey guys, I'm setting up right now. I'll be with you guys in just one second. Appreciate you guys, and I have some assholes on kick I gotta ban real quick. Love you guys. Thanks for being here.
what your death will produce. No crown, no cage, no begging, no fear. Just a path through the ash and a purpose clear. Sonorous, take me in. Sonorous, take me in. When the cold winds bite, I hook the help at the edge of night. The man I was died in the crossfire haze, but I rise every dawn in a brighter light. Tartarus, take me in. Tartarus, take me in. I am more than my blood. I am more than my sin. MagsNoctis, for my name. MagsNoctis, I will say. I defend the world above for the living land. Tartarus, take me in. Tartarus, take me in. I was lost, now I serve with a steady hand. In the factories and the pubs where calloused hands still bleed, we built this bloody nation while the suits sipped their greed. They flung the gates wide open.
This is Over the Foam by Wales, Spain. He sent me the MP3, so I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna put that in my circulation. Just a couple more seconds, guys.
For the sins we never made, turning son on father, digging up every family grave. Oh, it's the land of the free, not the land of the freeloaders. We're footing the bill while our streets look like a war zone. Toss them back, boys. Send them over the foam. This is our home, our blood, our soil, our own. No more handouts, no more lies, no more silent peace. Working class rising, get on your feet and sing it with me. Land of the free, land of the free. Fists in the air for the working man's decree. Politicians lining pockets with the sweat from our brow, flying foreign flags while they burn our history down. Schools twisting young heads till they don't know right from wrong. Say this, don't say that. Same old traitor song, but in the union halls and the pubs the old fire still burns bright. Let's linking arms together, ready for the fight. Raise your pints up high, boys, link your arms in the street. No more kneeling, no more shame for the blood on honest feet. This ground was built by sweat and the tears of working men. We'll defend what's ours till the very fucking end.
I can see you, credits. Can you see me?
Not the land of the
Yeah.
freeloaders. We're footing the bill while our streets look like a war zone. Toss them back, boys.
I've actually like really fallen in love with this little gremlin model. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Hope you guys don't mind. What's up, broski? I don't know, Charles. What's up with you? What's up with you guys? Thank you guys all for being here. And yeah, it's Gremlin mode. Everyone loves Gremlin mode. Hey, Evil. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the follower sub, respectively. Yeah, here I am. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of videos to get through today, and one I'm really excited for, not just for myself, but for a very, very good friend of mine, done by another good friend of mine. And yeah, it was pretty cool. Hey, Bowman, how's it going? So yeah, it actually took a bit longer to set up stream today because there's a bunch more videos I'm going to get through, and currently I have, let me see, 53 videos now added. So I started early, so I'm hoping we can get through a good chunk of them. Of course, I don't know. Where else would you want to be, right? It's the MagsNoctis show. We hang out in the room, and if you guys have seen the original image of my background, let me move over a bit. Room. I had to Photoshop out the Hitachi wand that ChatGPT gave me. Because it was creating conflicts for YouTube, so that had to be edited out. Which is kind of funny because it's like, dude, I wouldn't even use that if I had one because, you know, I'm a guy. But it was just fucking funny. But anyways, a little bit of trivia there. Hey, WildRacky, how's it going? Soulsticks, always good to see you here. Apsu, glad to see you here. Hope you're doing better, man. I don't know if it wants to be public knowledge or not, but I know that you have I think it's a GoFundMe going right now for some medical stuff. And if you want me to, I'm happy to pitch that, happy to bring some awareness to that. Because you're a good dude, and if you need help, you know, we're a community. We should be helping each other out. Yeah. All right. I also am over on Kick. On Kick, I have it set to follower mode only for, I think it's like 10 minutes. So if you do follow me on Kick, thank you. But you won't be able to talk for a while. It's because I kept having all these spammers show up. It's fucking annoying. But anyways. Yeah, for sure. Let me get that link real quick and I'll put some awareness on it because it is important. Not just for me, but for the community in general. And it's a double-edged sword, if I'm speaking honestly. The fact that our community is so big and so awesome, but by the same token, it's so big that things kind of fall between the cracks when they shouldn't fall between the cracks because they are important. Find it real quick. Opti made an announcement for it, right? Diabolical, if you have the link, if you can send me the link for the GoFundMe, I will gladly bring it up if I can't find it in this exact moment. Or what do you guys? I know a lot of us share the same servers. Sorry, it is like really hot today. It is like almost 100 degrees where I am currently, which is Tartarus. Haha, I get it, that's the joke. But seriously, it's like really hot today, so it's having to stop and take more sips than usual. Okay, well, if you guys give me... Okay, thank you. Yeah, just DM it to me and I'll bring it up. That way I can cover it first and foremost. I'll bunk Mags after stream. Yeah, you better bunk me after stream. I don't know what I did to deserve it, but sure. Actually, this so I'm going to show you guys what this model has. It hasn't been implemented. I'm still working on setting it up. You guys can give me head pats, which is... That's not implemented yet. You guys can throw shit at me. Like, there's no items though, but you hear the bonk. And then the dropping objects, and then, oh, here's a fun one you could do. You can like get a marker and write on my face. Which if I didn't have my glasses on would probably be more visible. Okay, thank you, thank you. I'll take a look at it right now, but let me get that over. Yeah, I got that MP3 for you, credits. I got it, man. However, I had to set up for stream. Thank you. Thank you, got it. Okay. I think by proxy, this is going to be a bit of a dox for ASPSU, sorry, APSU, but I think in this case, it's kind of more important than stuff like that. So let me go ahead and bring it up now. Hey, I guess thanks for stopping by. Ooh, shit, where is it? My Chrome. Come up, Chrome. There we go. So I guess it's just a little PSA for the community. I know Opted kind of talked about it as well, but you know, our good friend Apsu Black, he is having a cancer diagnosis, which is, you know, hard to talk about generally. I know that's affected my family, and he's trying to raise money. He needs at least 10K, and currently he's sitting just under 1,000. I know when I get paid, I plan on donating some myself, but you know, if we can spread this around to other people in the community just to let them know or spread awareness for it. And the thing is, like, not everyone has to donate an exorbitant amount of money. If everyone gives $1, you know, there's enough of us here where we can help everybody out. Let me turn that off. I'm sorry. I have my promo going up. This is serious. If everyone donates and helps out with $1, then it's not a problem. You know, he can get the treatment he needs. And the scary thing about cancer, I'm sure a bunch of people know, like, just because you get treatment doesn't mean it's going to go away, but at least it gives you a fucking fighting chance. And I think he deserves a fighting chance because he's one of our own, you know? So I'll share a link to this in the chats, and of course I'll post it separately as a video to hopefully generate some more awareness for it. But yeah, he's a real good guy. Wish him the best, just like I wish everybody else in the community the best. But this is like a serious, very immediate thing, because, you know, cancer is something you can live with, but you shouldn't sit on it because it grows very quickly, which is why it's dangerous. So yeah, wishing you the best, of course. And like I said, when I get paid, I'll definitely be donating some. And I would encourage you guys all to, not necessarily for bragging rights. I don't want you guys to, you know, donate because you're trying to prove something to me or whoever, the community. Do it because you feel compelled to, because that's what our community is about. But yeah, all right. Wanted to put that out there because it is important, very important. Sorry, I got a little choked up a little bit towards the end because I did lose my own grandfather to similar cancer diagnosis. Do I have a link to it? Yes, I do, actually. Yeah, that's a good idea, Troll. Let me get that link for you. And normally I wouldn't share things like this publicly because technically it is, I guess, doxing, for lack of a better word, somebody's identity. But, you know, if one of our own needs help, they need help, and it is what it is. Let me post it over on YouTube as well, the YouTube side. I know a lot of us in our community, we pretty much like greatly value our anonymity for real reasons. And it is important, but you know, when it comes to affecting the IRL stuff, I'm just gonna pin it here. This way it'll be on top of the chat on YouTube. And then on Twitch, let me see if I can pin it on Twitch. I can't pin it on Twitch, or at least from here. Hold on, let me check my immediate Twitch. Hey, Blondie, how's it going? How are you doing? Nice to see you. My sweet turtle dove. How can you fail at Emote Lab? Emote Lab is so simple. Go. Okay, that's also manually pinned on Twitch as well. It's a tism. It's okay. I don't judge you. I just think less of you. Haha. You get it? That's the joke. What am I funding? Your sex change? No. Our friend Apsu, who I just shared the GoFundMe link to, he found out that he was diagnosed with cancer. So we're trying to see if we can raise a little money for him. He's a good friend of mine. He's helped me out with some music and various projects in the past, and he's just a generally good person, so I wouldn't be promoting it if it wasn't a serious thing. Hey, Whalesbane, good to see you. I had your music going over the phone for a loading song for a bit. So you got a little more analytical push there, a little more awareness. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for too, Blondie. I'm waiting till I can get that, get my paycheck next week, and I'm gonna try to chuck a little bit what I can that way. Whatever you can do, man. Can I pin things on Kick? Let me check my Kick. Entirely unrelated, that's what sucks about multi-streaming, because there's no one way where I can send one message and pin it to all of them. I have to go to each individual one. That might is, hey Synth, I saw you here, but I forgot to acknowledge you. I'm glad you're here, my friend. That's the joke, because it's AI slop, you get it? You get it? It's the sloppiest. Awesome, okay. It's pinned on Kick as well. We love the slop here. In fact, we're going to be watching some slop today. The sloppiest of slops. I gotta turn my background music off now. Alright, so first and foremost, bring this up. This is a video called Bill of the Balefire by Lyrical Absinthe, aka Absinthe. Everyone knows him in the community already, but he was nice enough and kind enough to make a lore video of sorts for my good friend Rosa, somebody who I work very close with, very deep with. She's somebody who I'm glad is seeing some success, and Rosa is awesome. If you are, for any reason, I'll say this even going forward. If you have an opportunity and you have money, and let's say you want to subscribe to anybody from Nocturne, myself included, or you want to buy some merch or whatever, don't buy it for me, don't subscribe to me, don't do anything for me, do it for people like Rosa, do it for people like Warzone, the talents I'm working with, because they deserve the right to shine. I'm just here to help them shine. And yeah, Rosa kicks ass. Hey Rhino, good to see you. But yeah, definitely, you know, if you have the opportunity, like if you're like, hey, I can only afford one sub for whatever reason you want to do that, don't give it to me, give it to Rosa. She deserves it. Yeah. Anyways, so this is her song. It is a lore video, but in addition to that, I did work behind the scenes a lot with Absinthe, letting him know some hidden stuff that maybe shouldn't have been public knowledge. Hey, you're awake. I was hoping to get you behind the scenes, so this way I could surprise you with a reaction. But yeah, I think it's a fantastic job they both did. And yeah, we're gonna watch it, we're gonna react to it because it's fantastic. So without further ado,
sorrow, where two fates were meant to break. Cartel shadows swallowed sisters, yet the first ones raised the stakes. Chaos danced a stolen living in blood-soaked night. Darkness claims her just to save her. Now the day of the dead has learned to bite. Sired under dying stars by the prime veins' ancient hand, buried deep where sunrise couldn't claim what fate had planned. Bell of the balefire saw flame in the gloom. Wraith fire born of ritual, 1,000-year bloom. Mischief wrapped in moonlight, stubborn spark untamed. Bell of the balefire, the emerald flames are now her claim. Progeny of original shadows, Aztec bargain in her blood. She still craves the mortal spices, pursuits of flavor and the taste of love. Pixel wars and Marvel's paper legends, treasures hoarded, she's got the best. Still craving gentle affection, the softest pats upon her head.
Yeah, for sure. He killed with this video.
Thunder cracks, her heart still flutters. Sudden noises steal her breath away. Yet she clings to fading daylight in this everlasting gray. Chained once by carrying shadows when the hunger roared too loud.
Yeah, the music is awesome.
Remembers, never speaks it to the crowd. Bell of the balefire, ethereal and warm, powerful in whispers, riding out the storm. Darkness in the whimsy, bearing fangs of silver gleam, defiant to the old ones in ways they've never seen.
I think it was a mix of Vdu and Grok and something else. Absinthe is here so you could answer directly.
She rose with quiet might, protecting fragile candles in the long eternal night. Monster in the mirror, soft girl in the fight, come peer into the dusk's light, where the pale fire burns so bright.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. Fantastic work, fantastic music, and I do know, once again, a little bit behind the scenes, because I work a little bit with Absinthe behind the scenes, but we went through a couple of takes as far as, like, the not necessarily the lyrical tone, because the lyrical tone I thought he got, like, perfect, but the musical tone, because we had done one particular version of it where he was like, I like it, but it's missing something. So I listened to it. I was like, yeah, I think something's missing too. It doesn't have that that oomph, that kind of tragic magic, if that makes any sense. Because Rosa's story is very much based on you know, her personal experiences with certain things, but more importantly, it's a tragic story, but it's also supposed to be empowering. And, you know, I know, you know, we talked a great deal about it, and I was like, I think this is, you know, the way we should probably proceed with things. And he nailed it. Like, as soon as I told him what I thought, yeah, the defiance, that's a good way of putting it. And as soon as I told him, hey, this is what I think is missing, and as soon as he was like, yeah, I think you're right, I think you're dead on, and the next, I guess, mix of it was like right on. So I was like, yeah, that's what we went with. So I'm going to comment on some stuff now, as usually I do. I like to yap. I'll turn it down a little bit. It had the melancholy, but not the emotion. Yes, that's a good way of putting it. So one thing that I don't know if you put this in on purpose, but if not, I will like it for no other reason, is the red moon is a symbol of Nocturne. It's one of the like main components of our agency. And if it was just a happy coincidence, I'm cool with it, but I'll take that as a happy little like nod to that. If not, it just thematically looks awesome all the same. And right here, this is supposed to be the streets of Mexico. I don't know what city, and it doesn't matter. It's not important to the story. But that's where Rosa's character originally came from. So just a little bit of context there. Of course, this is supposed to be Rosa's sire, which is basically the person that made her a vampire. He's actually a pretty cool dude. I've had several talks with him. He's pretty cool. I like how you got the blood to blood, and I'm curious if you had to use red wine at any point. Because it also doubles over here with the flower as well, which I thought was really good symbolism, really good imagery. So, Rosa's lore is a little bit rooted in Vampire the Masquerade, at least initially, when she first made her character. And so there was one group of vampires called the Camarilla, which is essentially the good guys, and I say that with air quotes, because of the fact that all vampires are inherently evil, but you know, there's some that are less evil than others. And from what I understand from conversations I had with Rosa initially, is that the Camarilla, which is the good vampires, were basically trying to block cartel traffic in Mexico because the cartels are in league with another vampire sect called the Sabbat, which are like the evil vampires. But I mean like the really evil vampires, the ones that they're like crazy and insane. Like, have you guys ever seen the movie like 30 Days of Night? Those are like Sabbat vampires. Well, anyways, from her storyline, what she had told me was that cartel is in league with that because that's the only way she could justify the crazy shit that was going on during that time. So her and her sister got abducted, and her sister ended up surviving and she ended up not surviving, but it was just at the time when those Camarilla vampires were interfering. So that's basically what we're seeing here, and I think Absinthe did like a fantastic job capturing that.
Darkness claims her just to save her. Now the day of the dead has learned to bite. Sired under dying stars by the prime veins ancient hand, buried deep where sun.
That is something that was said in the lyrics, and I should have had the lyrics up, but I'll bring that back up here for a second. So Rosa's birthday is actually November 2nd, which is a real IRL Day of the Dead celebration in Mexico. So it's doubly tied together. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Troa. So there's also some more stuff there. I don't know if I want to reveal that because I know Rosa is working with it, but I know there's some imagery here where I'll comment on it. And this dancing scene, I know he had done a few takes of the dancing scene, which, you know, let's watch that again for our own enjoyment. Them caption. Oh, they're not. We can't do nothing about that. I mean, I can turn them off, right? But I know he had done a few takes of this dancing scene, and he was like, I think these are too provocative. And I'm like, well, Rosa's cool with a lot of stuff, but is YouTube cool with a lot of stuff? So we had to end up like toning it down a bit to be, you know, respectful, but also to, you know, for for YouTube's, you know, sensibilities. I think he has some spicy outtakes, so you know, that's all well and good. Yeah, there were some spicy. Yeah, there were. I know I saw a couple of them, and he was like, "Oh, is this going too far?" I was like, "I think Rosa's cool with it, but it's YouTube cool with it." That's a different one. Um, So right away, I mean, you guys may have noticed if you ever checked out Rosa's streams that she has green flame. Green flame is called balefire. Typically, traditionally, balefire is assumed basically tied to what they call infernalism, aka devil worship. However, Rosa did not get that power from a pact that she had made. It's something in her vampiric lineage that's kind of going to be coming out later as she does more character development stuff. So she was real excited because she was like, "Can I do this with my character?" And I was like, "Yeah, go for it. Like, why not? It's your character. You should have fun with it. Do what you want to do with it." So that's how it ended up coming. Worm taint, basically, yeah. If anybody's familiar with War of the Apocalypse, it's basically worm taint. But she wanted to go with a concept that's very similar to like Hellboy, in the sense of like you're evil, but you choose to use your evil powers for good, because it was something that was thrust upon her. Like she didn't choose to learn, you know, balefire. It was like bestowed on her, if that makes any sense. Fresque Grigoris is an extinguishable fire. Yes, that's correct. And the guitar work here is just great. Like both, you know, the solo, but also the detailing, everything came out really good. I tried to keep respect with the dance, but Greg was like, "Booty, booty." To be fair, Rosa has a very appreciable booty. That's all I'll say. And also, the spotted hyenas is one of her favorite animals, so that was a really nice nod to that as well. So like right here, this is kind of what we were talking about a little bit, where she is going to have some stuff coming out in the future for future lore stuff that's going to tie her back to like her Aztec or her family's specifically like Aztec heritage back into this area, and that's how she got the balefire. So it's really cool. It's really interesting. Now she does love spicy stuff apparently, and she loves comics too. And she is easily startled, which I'm glad that Absent put in, like, just great. Like, you covered that perfectly. Actually, I think the other day we were playing, was it Goose Goose Duck together with a couple of friends, and and that's like a nothing game, it's like Among Us, but she had gotten jump scared by the kill that happened to her. She's like kind of like gasped and screamed on mic, and we were all laughing at her, but you know, it was all in good fun because, you know, it's just a game, but it was funny. She does get easily startled. I will say I really like that angle here. I mean, that angle too, but that's not the one I'm talking about. I'll go back a little bit. I like when she's overlooking the concert, and as she turns to look away, uh, she actually turns correctly. That's probably weird to say, but there's a lot of times I've tried to gen stuff with AI where you like have them look right, you just have the head be like right and like turn to the side. But it turns correctly as she walks away. I don't know, it's just really impressive, but you know, Absinthe knows what he's doing, so I don't need to glaze him more than he glazes himself. I'm joking, of course. I had her at the concert because I could see her doing the Vampire Notch. Yeah, she really loves like metal music and live bands and stuff like that. You know, on Nocturne, we're always like talking about stuff like that in the talent area. And I'm trying to get them because right now we're doing a Discord reboot right now. So if you guys want to join the Discord, that's cool. It's kind of dead right now, I will admit that. But we are working to reboot it at the moment. Hey, Hatter, how's it going? You're your worst enemy and self-policing. Yeah, I know. There was a couple of times where I was like, I think it's good. And you're like, I don't think it's good. Like, okay, fair enough. You're the one making it. And I know this is one of her favorite scenes. I think we're turning it into an emoji, so you guys will be able to use it other places where Rosa gives the raspberry to whoever you don't like. Are you sure? Like, sure. Of course, the fight scene just came out awesome. Not just because it used the fire effects very well, but it also shows a good range of, I guess, like her other vampire powers as well. Oh. And of course here she's supposed to be one of the main character things, at least initially, for Rosa was that she would go and check in on her mortal family. But they had already declared her dead, so she wouldn't let herself be seen. So that's kind of what this is a nod to. And I think he did it very well. He covered it very well. That's definitely his own worst enemy. Well, I should hope so. Hey, Slavic, how's it going? Okay, so yeah, that's a good question. So Whalesbane goes, okay, can you clear things up for me? Are her eyes yellow or pale gray? Her eyes are both. Whenever she has freshly fed, her eyes will turn a yellow color, or whenever she uses her vampire powers, or if they're like in full effect, they will turn yellow, like a bright kind of like evil yellow. But when she's just like idle, the blood in her body will grow kind of like stagnant and stale, which is why her eyes sometimes look like gray. So, like, if you ever seen her live streaming, her model's eyes are gray, but I think she has a toggle to turn them yellow. But, you know, she really doesn't have a reason to get mad when she's streaming because she's happy to be streaming. But yeah, that's the confusion there, because you guys have probably seen a lot of art where people are like, oh, she has yellow eyes or she has gray eyes, and it's like, well, both are true. Both are true. There's a thing you miss when the scene flashes and the kids draw on a flicker of the images. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I was in the middle of talking about other things. Diabolical. But yes, I saw that as well. Actually, I think I saw that initially when she was, when she had reacted to it. So like right here, it's kind of giving a little nod in case people couldn't pick up on it, which is, it's a tie back to her family. So in case you couldn't really do that or couldn't pick up on it, it's a nod there. Ah, fucking bots over on Kick.
Protecting fragile candles in the long eternal night. soft girl in the fight. Come peer into
Yeah, that's what's annoying. The staff bot.
where the pale fire burns so bright.
Yeah, that was great. It was great. 10 out of 10. If it's not on Spotify, it should be on Spotify. Yeah. Good work. Of course, good work for Absinthe. Good work for Rosa. You know, I would like to think that Absinthe did all the work, but without a good muse, you know, sometimes that doesn't happen. Right, let me jump over real quick and see if I can ban that bot. Sorry about the delay, guys. It'll just be a minute. Oh, it is a fucking bot. Jeez. Oh, I can't even block it. What the fuck? I can't block it at all. What the fuck? It's a staff bot. That's stupid. Okay, never mind that then. I had reasons to not put it on Spotify yet, but yeah, no worries, no worries. That is something we could talk about in the future. Bada-boom. All right, get the next one queued up. All right, this one is by Broly, aka Exiled King Broly, and it's Liliana's Sparkling Town Adventure. I know I was tagged in this one, and I think Broly messaged me directly. He's like, "Hey, you should check this out." I was like, "Yeah, of course, of course." So we'll give this one a watch. Let me turn it up a little bit. Oh yeah, obviously, you know, go check out Absinthe if you want to give him some love, regardless of where it is that you happen to enjoy his music. We'll have to talk about the details as far as Rosa's song, but all of his other stuff is there, and from what I've heard, it's all pretty. It's pretty good, like pretty good. Like he knows his craft.
Twinkle lights and dusty streets. I've got my halo and my wings. Let's see who I meet.
Lou said, "Damn, I wish I could do some videos too one day. Seems tough, but so interesting too." It's actually a lot easier to get started. The key is to learn prompting correctly, and Absinthe is probably, you know, a good person to talk to about it. There's plenty of other people in our community as well. You know, you can talk to anybody about them, but it's not as big of a deal. What it is more of a time sink. And I think, you know, the guys can kind of vouch for me and back me up there, which is like, you can know what you want, but the AI doesn't cooperate. So that's my biggest hurdle, personally. Okay, back to the video. I won't talk anymore until we watch it once.
Lanterns glow like fireflies, welcoming me back. A fox with 9 fluffy tails spins in a fancy hat. Railing laughs and takes my hand. Come on, little bat. Rosa lands.
Yeah, it's Rosa.
Wings so big and wide, yellow eyes and silver fangs. She gives me a fun ride. MagsNoctis stands so tall, sword like burning gold. She kneels down and smiles soft. This town you can hold. Oh, the town is full of wonder.
It really is. It's such a wholesome song.
No steps out from neon shade. Green eyes like laser beams. He shows me secret glowing paths and hidden laser dreams. Asuma in his sharp black suit.
Yeah, Asuma.
Like a wave, offers me a shiny star. Says, be strong and brave. Everyone is laughing, spinning, playing games with me. In this town of magic souls, I feel so wild and free. Halo spinning, void light glowing. Every corner keeps on showing. New friends, new lights, new stories growing. Oh, the town is full of wonders, shining through the night. Horns and tails and glowing wings. Everything feels right. I'm flying high on little wings. Heart so full and bright. Thank you, Octit's Western town, for holding me tonight. One more spin around the square. Good night, everyone. I'll be back, I swear. Twinkle lights and dusty streets, my favorite place to be.
Oh shit. No, go back. Go back. There we go. This is awesome. Really wholesome. I've said in the past, people like to bitch about, you know, cameo slop fests. And I think this is a perfect example of not that. This has heart. It has soul. But more importantly, it has friends. And that's what's important. And Slavic, you should go to bed if you've been awake that long. I love you, dude, but you should go to sleep. So I'm going to turn it down a little bit so we can commentate over it. I also love the fact, I mean, one of the great things about the SCU, so I'm going to go forward a little bit. I don't want the skirt to be up because YouTube's weird. But one of the cool things about, you know, the Skyenet universe is like anybody can make any sort of world and we can all work together in it. And it doesn't even matter if your character like fits in it. It's kind of like, there was a role-playing game like a long time ago I used to play with my dad called Rifts. And the concept for Rifts was like these chaos rifts would open and it would take you like to different planes or different timelines or realities or what have you. And the whole like SCU kind of reminds me of that, but in a good way, not in a bad way. And I love that about it because you can have any character type and instantly be welcome, so to speak, in any other setting. And I personally love Octit's like Western town. I think it's great.
Lights and dusty streets.
My man, that's why we got to get you that treatment. We got to roll some riffs sometimes.
In my wings,
That's awesome.
who I need.
So I lost all of my riffs books when I had to move suddenly because of IRL stuff, but I still kind of keep up with it, or at least I used to. It's been a while. Palladium is a strange mistress of a role playing system. I think it's supposed to be diabolical. I could be wrong, but it looks like diabolical. Diabolical, does you sound off? If not, then I am sorry for the miscommunication. Hey Hawk, how's it going? I haven't played Rift in like, yeah, me neither. I haven't played it in like, I played it as a kid. I'm not like that old, but that's how I even learned about Rifts in the first place. Math rocks go brrrr. Yeah, I thought it was you.
Lanterns glow like fireflies, welcoming me back. A fox with 9.
And of course, Miss Raylan, I'm actually working with her right now to get some better quality reference sheets up because she wants to work on some projects. So I'm like, well, let me help you because I try to help everybody. You know, respectfully, you know, I have to put my Nocturne crew priority first and foremost, but I enjoy helping people out. But good to see Raylan and stuff.
Fluffy tail spins in a fancy hat. Railing laughs and takes my hand. Come on, little bat. Rosa.
And I think it's a great kind of interpretation. Also, take of Rosa. In case you guys don't know, she actually really does love kids. She doesn't like it when they scream, but you know, the general idea of children she likes quite a lot. And not for eating purposes. She specifically does not feed from children. Just putting that out there.
And white, yellow eyes and silver fangs. She gives me a fun ride. MagsNoctis.
Kudos, not just for putting me in. You guys never have to include me, but it's flattering when you do. But the fact that you got the sword more or less right is, you know, chef's kiss there. I really like that.
Stands so tall, sword like burning gold. She kneels down and smiles.
Yeah, I agree, Rhino. I agree.
You can hold. The town is full of wonders, shining through the night. Friends with horns and glowing eyes. Everything feels right.
And of course we have Broly as well, which should make sense.
Heart so full and bright, exploring off this western town, bathed in magic light.
And I think this is Hatter, but is this supposed to be Nova or is this somebody else I'm not familiar with yet? Because I didn't see Hatter with Nova. That's why I was like, Because once again, our community is great, but it grows so fast. There's always somebody I'm going to forget. Man, that fiddle goes fucking hard. It is Nova? Okay, I figured it was. Hey Jay, how's it going?
Cowboy hat,
And Absu and Palagara. Really nice to see those. That's awesome, man. Glad to hear that.
Palagara's blue scale shimmer, dancing.
I will say, to play devil's advocate, I did not know that she had a human form, so yeah, it's new to me. Hey, look, Rosa's in the chat. Everybody, give some love to Rosa. There's some hearts out there. Rosa's here. Yeah. Well, she's over on Twitch, but she, you know, she still should be able to see them.
For a while, no steps out from neon shade, green eyes.
And Null, I absolutely love Null. I started watching some of his stuff and I stopped myself because I have some of it on the list now. But he is very underappreciated. Very underappreciated. No, just Null, like Null, like Null, as in like nothing, which is kind of I don't want to say it's important to his character, but it's kind of like how he raps and does stuff. We'll get to him when we get to him.
Like laser beams, he shows me secret glowing paths and hidden laser dreams. Asuna in his sharp black suit.
Okay, I have to pick a little bone with with you here because I'm gonna show you something, and this is some deep lore, some ancient lore. I'm gonna see if I can dig it out real quick. Which is also another reason exactly why I changed character models. Not just, you know, to grow a lovely pair of breasts, apparently, but I have pictures of my old model, and let me see if I can bring one up real quick. Because MagsNoctis used to not always be a female. Oh no. Let me bring this up real quick. I actually used to look like this. I used to have horns and a very similar shirt and a very similar outfit, as you guys can see. So it's a very much you know, are we brothers from another mother type of thing. So yeah, this is how I used to look, and as you can see, strange, isn't it? No, but it's cool. I'm glad the style works for you, and I was kind of like, wow. I'm not the only person that had that idea. Well, the hair was supposed to be tied back, but yeah. Yeah. It's still cool. It's still cool, man. Much respect, much love. And then, as the joke in the agency is, I got rid of my horns to grow a great pair of tits. So, welcome back, Jay. Sure, man. You could be my brother from another mother. I'm fine with that. Excellent trade. And then Rain, of course. Gotta see Rain. Yeah. Nola FM is probably the best music for video editing. He does really good work. I have some of the stuff on the list. We'll be going through it, but he does really good work. I am impressed by how it works. And I feel so bad. I just had a conversation with him on X, because right now we're doing a thing on X about like going to the range day, and I forgot his name as I was watching the video. But really cool. That might explain that sin. I wouldn't be surprised. Gaspo. I don't recognize this individual. That once again, it's so big. It's probably somebody I don't know yet, and a stranger is just a friend you haven't met. And the other thing to also play devil's advocate is that sometimes when it comes to thematic videos, like this one's Western, sometimes we do change up our models slightly, or the artist who's prompting it will change up the model slightly to fit more in appropriately, which is totally fine. It's Game Ryan. I don't think I know Game Ryan. I know Gaming Syndicate. I don't know Game Ryan. But if they do any stuff, I mean, by all means, they'll throw them my way. Happy to consume them. Dark Gamer Ryan. Okay, cool. See, somebody I didn't know. One more spin around the square. And I believe this is supposed to be a rhino. I recognize the long, flowing locks of hair. Good night, everyone. I'll be back. I swear. Twinkle lights and dusty streets. My favorite place. Sorry, I had to get some water. Yeah, I'm starting to recognize you, Rhino. The name I recognize like dead on, but as far as like your character, I'm still learning to pick up on him. But yeah, this is great. Broly, I don't think he's here. He might have been at work, but you let him know I reacted to his shit, and I love it like always. All right, let me see. Next up, I was tagged in this one, which is the Sloptometrist. A couple of people tagged me in it. They're like, hey, have you read this? Or have you seen this? You need to react to this. And I was like, okay, well, one thing at a time. And yeah, the Sloptometrist Skybrows Cinematic Universe. Apparently Grok just doesn't like that my character Broly fought with Grok for a while to get to the point where we saw it. Well, you see that's a interesting thing about working with AI just generally is sometimes you just have to learn to compromise your vision, and sometimes you can save it and then take it to another AI and refine it more. And I think that's what a lot of us do now. Like we'll gen something for like a base concept and then tweak it and keep tweaking it and save your prompts and take your prompts elsewhere. And I mean, I've learned a lot from working with Eva, so they have helped me learn quite a bit. Do you pick out the stuff to react to or we send to? I generally pick out the stuff to react to, but I am always open for people to send me stuff to react to, Hawk. There is a Discord. I don't think I can get to it right now. I have too many things open. But I have a Discord where, and of course, you know, I think I'm in a Discord with you. I think you're in an opted server, maybe even others. You know, feel free to reach out to me. If you guys know me, you guys know me, so don't be shy. The only thing I will say is I may not respond right away. I'm usually doing like 30 things at once. But that just comes with being a CEO. Ha! It's a joke. I'm not really a CEO, but that's what the talents call me. Anyways, this is Optometrist once again. Let's get it started.
You better watch out. You don't really know who you're dealing with.
Oh, really? And who exactly are we dealing with?
They call me the sloptometrist, so clean I put my mom in this. Diagnose your canvas quick, digitally anonymous. My prompts say epic masterpiece, get six-finger apocalypse. So I curate the chaos, turn fragments into dominance. I'm prompt, accountant, audit like HR block. If it's janky, if it's busted, I don't hesitate to chop. I generate, regenerate, till the magic finally hits. Iteration with intent, every pass deliberate. You say AI is slop,
hey, it's OC.
Proclamation, you erase your own sketches. Manual manipulation, I keep generating visions. This ain't just simple scribble. You gatekeep loud, too much noise, no signal. Sometimes features glitch, yeah, the outputs get strange. But perfection needs direction, there's no skill in the chain. I'm evolving with the tools, that's the nature of creation. You're stuck romanticizing one stale implementation.
Damn.
Watch the whole room shift, ain't the pencil.
Yeah.
You lost your grift, every gate gonna rust, every wall gonna crack. Future don't ask permission, it just don't look back. Go ahead, pick it up, watch the whole room shift. Ain't the pencil, it's the panic that you lost your grift. Every gate gonna rust, every wall gonna crack. Future don't ask permission, it just don't look back. Gatekeeper with a complex, terrified of replacement. Call it protecting the craft, I call simple desperation. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Bet I picked it up quick. Found your whole identity attached to a stick. You pencil purist, panic, clutching graphite like religion. Whole identity collapse. The second tech up in the vision. Act like callous fingertips. So what makes you better? Spend a decade on anatomy. Need to outsource your letters. Talking grit like suffering is what make you elite. But the scene chose evolution. Left you in the street. You blame pixels for the shift. Cause your style hit a ceiling. Get reactions that your heart
Oh fuck, that's good.
So you swing at every tool while the world move without guilt. It ain't prompts, it ain't pencils, it ain't code I defend. It's the mind that directs where art begins and ends. Go ahead, pick it up, yeah, grip it real tight. Whole world changed while you was worshiping the fight. You can rage at the wave, you can drown in the past, but the ones who adapt, they the ones built to last. Go ahead, pick it up, watch the whole room shift. Think the pencil is the panic that you lost your grift. Every gate gonna rust, every wall gonna crack. Future don't ask permission and just don't look back. Go ahead, pick it up, watch the whole room shift. Think the pencil is the panic that you lost your grift. Every gate gonna rust, every wall gonna crack. Future don't ask permission and just don't look back. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's awesome. It was definitely short, but damn, did those tracks hit good. All right. I turned down a little bit to commentate over it because there's a lot of cool things I saw.
You don't really know who you're dealing with.
Campfire Media, I like that.
Who exactly are we dealing with?
They call me the sloptometrist.
Of course, we have Sky, which is a primary, I guess, rapper, lyricist, whatever you would prefer, on the track. And then his mom, of course, he does a lot of work with his mom. I think we all know this, but always great to see that. Family connection is very important to me.
So clean, I put my mom in this. Diagnose your canvas quick, digitally anonymous. My prompts say epic masterpiece, get six-finger apocalypse. So I curate the chaos, turn fragments into dominance. I'm prompt, accountant, audit like HR block. If it's janky, if it's busted, I don't hesitate to chop. I generate
Right here, one thing I will point out, and I don't fault them for it, is that whenever you have moving text, sometimes AI shits itself. And this is a good example of that, but it's getting better. And kind of like what Asmund says is something that I've been saying before he said it, but you know, whatever. Which is, this is as worse as it's ever going to be. So if this already looks passable, holy shit, son. Can you imagine how good it's going to get in the future? Just because this looks sloppy now. Woo! Anyways.
Generate till the magic finally hits. Iteration with intent. Every pass deliberate. You say AI is slop. That's a tired proclamation. You erase your own sketches. Manual manipulation. I keep generating visions. This ain't just simple scribble. You gate.
Oh, I love that. We keep generating visions. This ain't simple scribble.
Keep loud. Too much noise. No signal. Sometimes features glitch.
Yeah, I agree with that. Too much gatekeeping, man. Too much gatekeeping.
But perfection needs direction. There's no skill in the chain. I'm evolving with the tools. That's the nature of creation. You're stuck romanticizing one style implementation.
Oh, that's a sick one. You're stuck romanticizing one implementation. God damn. Of course, there I am. Yay. I didn't even expect to be included, but thank you. It's when we did that prompt of the day thing. Or I don't think it was a prompt of the day, but it was a fun little prompt that I saw on X. And I was like, yeah, why not? Yay. It's true, the future does not ask permission. It don't look back. It just keeps growing. There was actually a funny story. It's not AI related, but it's technology related. There was one time when, in case you guys don't know, Walmarts generally have like self-checkouts now. And there was one time I was in line with somebody, and there was a lady behind us complaining that all they have was self-checkouts, this and that, and whatever. And she was just bitching super loud, like Karen levels of bitching. And, hey, Runya, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. And she was saying, can you believe this? This and that, da-da-da-da, just like running her mouth. And then finally my turn came up, you know, to go use self-checkout. And I just turned to her, I was like, madam, you cannot stop progress. And I like marched away to go and scan my things and leave. And I think the same thing holds true with AI. It's like you can't stop progress at all. You can't. That's true. I love to see the holy ball here, especially in that one video, because I have that on the list. I've been meaning to watch that forever. Hopefully I get to it. Everyone told me it's really good, and I was like, I know, I try to watch all holy ball stuff as soon as it drops, but I missed this one in transition.
Go ahead, pick it up. Bet I picked it up quick. Found your whole identity attached to a stick.
You found your whole identity attached to a stick. That's fucking a sick burn. I love that. Damn. You spent a decade on anatomy. You need to outsource your letters. Woo. Of course, we have Sky, we have Gaming Syndicate, Wild Iraqi, Mavluck, and Psychro. I've actually been talking with Psychro. I think I might be working on a project with him in the future, so I've been talking with him a bit more. Pretty excited for that. Mad Hatter Sid, Holy Ball killing it. LOL is, wow, what we're saying, right? This made me laugh because I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit of IRL lore about myself. I have a family member who is very anti-AI, and I obviously am not very anti-AI at all. And she threw a shit fit on fucking I'll just say the platform. It was on Facebook, and she had done something very similar to this, like just getting mad because of all her artwork was terrible, and she had gone to a con, she didn't sell anything, or something to that extent. It's not even relevant now anymore. And I was kind of like, well, yeah, because your art's not that good. You spend more time bitching about your art, or that people don't, you know, like your art than you do actually drawing. And, you know, we got into a big argument about it, or I think my, another one of my family members started it, and I kind of like finished it. But she went on a wild, just like this. She went on like a hate fest type thing, just like mad typing about it, and I was just like, how am I related to you? How am I related to you? And the thing is, I don't hate artists. I love artists quite a lot, but I think the worst thing that's ever happened to our society is professional artwork. And not because there's anything wrong with getting paid for your work. It's because people like this, and I'll throw my cousin in there too, people like this, they started prioritizing making money more than putting out art. And even the art they put out felt empty and hollow. And that's a lot, you know, coming from me, because if you look at the stuff that AI puts out, there's more heart in the video we just watched, like by Broly. There's more heart and love there than there is in probably this fucking like recycled shit Pikachu, you know, crap painting she did because she's just doing it for the views or the clicks or whatever. I don't know. Things are all twisted, man. All these quangos.
While the world move without guilt, it ain't prompts, it ain't pencils, it ain't code I defend. It's the mind that directs where art begins and ends. Go ahead, pick it up, yeah, grip it real tight. Whole world changed while you was worshiping the fight. You can
Oh, that's great. The whole world changed while you're worshiping the fight. It's true. There was a time when like people were like, oh, I guess we beat AI. I haven't seen any AI stuff pop up for a while as they look around online. But in reality, what had happened was they were still bitching while we were still innovating, and they almost couldn't tell the difference anymore. People think higher of themselves when their product isn't great. When it comes, yeah, that's very true. Very true, Suzama. Very true.
rage at the wave, you can drown in the past, but the ones who adapt, they the ones built to last. Go ahead, pick it up.
Yeah.
Room shift, ain't the pencil, it's the panic that you lost your grip. Every gate gonna rust, every wall gonna crack. Future don't ask permission and just don't look back. Go ahead, pick it up, watch the whole room shift.
That's the greatest thing. Go ahead, pick it up. Pick up the pencil. We should make that a like a saying now. If they go on their thing, it's like, pick up the pencil, little bro. Like how we say, put the fries in the bag, little bro. You know, pick up the pencil, little bro. Show me what you got. Oh, that's right. You don't got shit.
Ain't the pencil, it's the panic that you lost your grip. Every gate gonna rust, every wall gonna crack. Future don't ask permission and just don't look back. Go ahead.
I think this was a nod to the little like K-pop thing they did a while back, which I have one of those videos on the list too. Yeah, this is great, man. This was great. Jeez. And this is by Ked Jisan, which he sent it to me directly. I don't know, a number of other people did as well, but yeah, it's fantastic. Came out great. Absolutely love it. Am I about to start a life advice for Mag series? You better, but it better be Gooner Mags, remember, because apparently that's what the community likes for whatever reason. They like Gooner Mags. That's the joke. Next up, okay. No. Pause. Ba-da-boom. All right, then. I'm real excited for this one for a number of reasons. This is the first video I'm reacting to of Null FM, and not because I've been avoiding him. Quite the opposite. I quite like his stuff a lot. I quite recommend it to a number of other people. But, you know, things just keep piling up on the list. I'm trying to knock them out, so... This came out, I think, a day ago, which, actually, let me check. 2 days ago. And it's I'm Not Sure by Null FM. And he is somebody, him and Eustace and a couple of other people I consider like really like top tier. They're masters of their craft. Absinthe as well. He's in here, so I got to glaze him a little bit. But no, in all seriousness, yeah, he's master of his craft as well. And I think very underappreciated, but, you know, things are changing. Things are changing. Anyways, let's give it a watch.
Got my trainers on, still stuck in my head. Dreams too big to fit in the life that I led. Third time today, I've checked that door. Like if I'm not perfect, then I'm not sure. Mom said, rate yourself. I laughed and shook my head. I can talk big chat, then go quiet instead. Pocket full of plans, but my hands go cold. hear my own doubt in the wall. Say I'm calm, I'm not at all. Watch me wobble, watch me fall. I'm not sure, mate, I'm not sure. I want the key, but I still got the door. I'm not sure, mate, I'm not sure. Tell me I've got this, I don't know no more. Every little glance feels like a test. Every small mistake gets part to my chest. I laugh with the lads, but I cut it thin. Whole world looks easy when you're not in it. Built like a geezer, talk like I'm sound. Still lose my nerve when nobody's around. Talks to my skull like a dodgy mate. Pull it together, then I hesitate. One good day I can touch the sky. Next day I'm back with a why even try. One step in and I still hear my own doubt in the wall. Say I'm calm, I'm not at all. Watch me wobble, watch me fall. I'm not sure, mate, I'm not sure. I want to be free, but I still got the door. I'm not sure, mate, I'm not sure. Tell me I've got this, I don't know no more. Maybe I'm rough around the edges. Maybe that's half the charm. Maybe the shake in my voice ain't a sign I'm disarmed. Maybe I'm learning the hard bits minute by minute, bit by bit. If I keep showing up, mate, that's still
A heartbeat drum, yeah. No credits, you're awesome too. I didn't see you in the chat. You need to talk more.
I'm not sure, mate, I'm not sure. I want the key, but I still got the door. I'm not sure, mate, I'm not sure. Tell me I've got this, I'm learning more. I'm not sure, mate, I'm not sure. Still got a pulse, still kicking at the floor.
Yeah, this beats.
I'm not sure.
It cooks.
Tonight, I'll trust more.
That's awesome. 10 out of 10. Absolutely love it. And what I like about this one, I've seen some of his other works as well. I might, go through the list with those in the future. But what I really like about this is he did a lot with a little, which is generally the style that, which I'm going to turn down a little bit, is generally the style that Noel uses. Because a lot of his stuff is keeping with thematical things with Null. It's always like two colors. It's always like the black primary and then the green or lime green primary, which really make him pop. Which completely different topic is why Rosa's outfit I think pops so well, and that's why somebody had done a really nice gen of Rosa in like Null's style, and I was like, oh, that looks great. That looks amazing.
Dreams too big to fit in the life that I led. For time today, I've checked that.
See, because the only things that are really of color is the the books and things. I'm sorry, the books and the door and things, which is awesome. Because it shows the importance to the story or narratively that he's trying to put out there. I'm still here, cool. Rate yourself. It's true. That's what happens to a lot of us. That's Balefire. Not really, but thematically, imagery-wise, it's Balefire.
One step in, then I still hear my own doubt in the wall. Say I'm calm, I'm not at all. Watch me wobble, watch me fall. I'm not sure.
One thing I need to ask with Null, because I'm not 100% sure, is he supposed to be like an alien? I mean, if he's not, I really like I really like the imagery of that, like the assumption that he is an alien. But I've always assumed he had some kind of imagery with aliens, because in case you guys don't know, I absolutely love aliens, specifically like the little green men, like aliens. I love that shit. I love that shit so much. And that's why when I saw Null's work, I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna love this. Russifier, right?
Every little glance feels like a test. Every small mistake gets part to my chest. I laugh with the lads, but I cut it thin. Whole world looks easy when you're not in it.
Especially with the UFOs, kind of like flying saucer thing here. I think, yeah, he's an alien. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's an alien too. But I don't know if it's ever been like stated lore-wise, because a lot of us have lores that we don't talk about that much, or we'll post like somewhere once and we expect everyone to know them just due to the works we put out. So that's cool. I really like the buff, the buff null. That's funny. Oh, that's true. If anyone has ever had, his dad was Martian the Marvin, Marvin the Martian. That line is really good. It's like, where is it? One day I can touch the sky. And the next day I'm back with a why even try. That's fucking, that hits deep, because especially like for myself, like, you know, speaking a little bit behind the scenes, you know, when it comes to managing Nocturne, I feel like that sometimes. There's some times when it's just kind of like, hey, we're doing good, and then the next day I'm like, nah, everything's trash, burn it all down. Type of thing. But no, you got to keep going, and but those emotions are totally valid, because sometimes it is Mags hates coins. It's Jover for me. I love coins. Actually, I used to have a small collection of arcade tokens, so I have to look somewhere for that. But anyways, back to Null. That's a really good, that's a really good line.
One step in and I still hear my own doubt in the wall. Say I'm calm, I'm not at all. Watch me wobble, watch me fall. I'm not sure, mate. I'm not sure. I want to be free, but I still bar the door.
I'll say once again, I love Buff Null. It's strangely like hilarious, and it was something I didn't know I needed in my life. Kind of like, you know, Big Booty Psychro. It's not something I needed in my life, but now, if a song doesn't have it, you know, is it even a song anymore? Take note, Absinthe. Take note.
I'm not sure, mate. I'm not sure. Tell me I've got this. I don't know no more. Maybe I'm rough around the edges.
Notepads out.
Maybe that's half the charm. Maybe the shake in my voice ain't a sign I'm disarmed.
I know it's just AI, but like right here, especially when he's, I gotta say normal Null, and he's dancing, it almost looks like rotoscoping, like, because the AI is so good generating that, the movements. You didn't know, you didn't know it. You didn't know it was just the thing you always wanted, right? I agree, Rhino. I did not know. How do you know if you've never tried it before?
Maybe I'm learning the harvest minute by minute, bit by bit. If I keep showing up, mate, that still counts for it.
I really like this scene right here, not just like lyrically, you know, before the build up to it, but a lot of times I think we're in our own way with the things we try to accomplish, and a lot of times we're our own worst enemy, kind of like how Absinthe was saying that he's his own worst critic. And it feels like this sometimes. It feels like you're fucking fighting yourself to get a project done, regardless of whether it's music or a prompt or a video or something, you know. It feels like you're literally fighting yourself to get something done. And I mean, it's a whole nother reason why, like, people who try to troll me or whatever, I don't really give a shit. The other day we had somebody come in the chat. I'm sorry, it wasn't in the chat. It was on, I think it was Angus's server. And they were trying to troll me and whatever. I'm like, yeah, dude, like, you got nothing on me. Like, you really don't. I don't give a shit about you at all. Like, you call me a lady boy, sure. Whatever makes you happy, dude. Like, there's nothing you fuckers can say to me that's going to hurt my feelings, because I've been dragged through the mud way too many times to really give a shit. You know, I know who I am. I know my sense of identity, and I know what I'm portraying. And I'm not trying to be something I'm not. You know, there's nothing you can say to me I haven't said 6 inches in front of the mirror. And sometimes when people hit against that, it's kind of like a rock, and they don't know how to like respond to that. It's like, well, why? You know, I'll just say it. You know, they're like, well, I called you a faggot. It's like, yeah, okay, and what else you got? I've heard that before. Oh, well, you're just, you know, you're just a poser. Like, okay, all right. What else you got? It's just like, dude, like, there's nothing you can say that really, you know, gets me down. But when it comes to the self-talk in regards to like fighting with yourself and being in your own way, that's the real struggle there. I think everyone knows that. And it's true because you always feel like your problem that you're perpetuating in your head is always bigger than you can handle. But in reality, it's not. That's a good one. Maybe tonight I'll trust more. That resonates good. We've been talking that it may be an AI over recording. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. I barely saw it, Rhino. I apologize. I was in rant mode. This is awesome. Once again, this was Noel's video. I'm not sure, and I loved it. Your lips to God's ears. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? It sounds a little sussy. A little too sussy for stream. Catch me later, we'll talk about it. Is there Vaseline in the room? I don't know. Why is there Vaseline in the room? I didn't put it there. Oh, they probably going to see. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Thought you were being sussy. Okay. All right. This is Guardians of the Veil. This is another one of Broly's songs that he sent me to react to. So I was like, let's take a look at this. Quiet, Rosa. What are you doing up this time of day anyways? You should be sleeping. All right, ready? Let's go. Problems. Okay, so one quick question. I know Broly. Is this like his girlfriend or wife, or is she just a character he created? I'm just asking because if they have a channel, I definitely want to go and support them as well. So I'm just, you know, curious for the sake of curiosity. They're both really low. Okay, thanks, Birdman. I don't usually like to stop early, but I love that Broly puts the lyrics right there on the screen, so I don't have to bring up the big, annoying, intrusive ones. So thank you. Keep doing that. If you're gonna put lyrics, at least upload a version like this. I appreciate it very much. So.
Violet lightning in my veins, the halo cracked and worn.
They come with fire and shadow. They come with wicked schemes. But this town belongs too often.
I rip apart their dreams. My wings eclipse the heavens. My fury shakes the ground. No army, god, or demon will ever take this town.
With every step I thunder, with every strike I break, the void itself will answer for the queen we will not forsake.
I stand beside my darkness, my wings of starlit white. Sapphire eyes are watching through the fury of the night.
Their spells will turn to ashes, their blades will turn to rust. As long as I am breathing, this town will never fall to dust.
We are the shield of broken, the light within the black, the balance in the chaos, the force that pushes back.
For all dead and her people, for every soul that stands, we'll burn the night to send
Yeah, Birdman.
this sacred love.
We protect this town with void and holy flame.
Roots us, wrath, and keeps us light.
We'll never break or tame. We protect this town. No harm will cross the line.
Beneath our wings united,
Of this realm will shine. When the darkness gathers,
Yeah.
when the enemy draws near,
we will rise together.
That's cool.
let them taste our fear. We protect this town.
Yeah, it's Rosa.
With lightning wings and sacred vow, we answer every prayer.
We protect this town.
Till the last star fades away,
Roots of geese are standing strong.
on this light will stand.
Not to comment, you know, 20, 30-foot town Rosa isn't something that I think people knew they needed in their life, but depending on where you're standing, I think it'll be something you're glad you have in your life.
We protect this town.
Forever.
That was awesome, man. Broly always does good work. Fuji Squad, goddamn. Goddamn. Goddamn, son. Now, this is great. Another great nod to Opted's community. What I always like about that stuff is I speaking personally, I view Opted's community kind of like a little, family away from family. And I always do feel bad that I don't have more time to hang out in a lot of the places I want to hang out, but that's always one that I always check in. I always try to lurk, at least for a couple of minutes out of the day. But you know, I'm always all over Discord, like I've told her, and as well as anybody else in the community. You guys can just reach out to me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But all right, let me turn that down a little bit so we can commentate over it. Yeah, this is great. Just in case I have to bonk Rosa. I think this is Roboticus. I could be wrong, but if not, I definitely like the aesthetic all the same. Always welcome to come and lurk more. Yeah, I know. The thing is, a lot of the times when I'm doing things for the agency, I'm like running around outside of the house. So I'm not situated in a place where I think I have the best cell phone reception or just access to Wi-Fi at all in certain cases. And that's mainly the main thing that kind of keeps me from, like, I guess, like voice chatting more than I want to. But as far as like going in and just like typing, like, yeah, I can do that, no problem. The cell phone signal's fine. It's the internet thing. All the giants, right? I love it. AKA Max too busy for your shit. That's right, I'm too busy for your shit. Leave me alone. Is it supposed to be Hawk? Because that's a pretty awesome representation of Hawk. Hey Kura, how's it going? And Rhino, that's right, I got it right this time. Ah. And Rain, of course, my man. We actually had a little bit in, what was it? One of Vesper's videos, which was kind of funny. It was hilarious. It's going, but that's what I like to hear. I'm about the same. I'm getting better little by little every day. I still can't remember his name. We've talked on X. Is it in the description? I'm gonna look it up right now. Is that Yaspo? I think so. Let me see. Yeah, we just had Rain. Yeah, that's Yaspo. Oh, why didn't I recognize him? Well, now I know. I talked to him on X about gun stuff. I mean, pew pew stuff. Whalesbane, yeah. So, first of all, Birdman, epic to see giant Birdman. That's like some like epic level Condor, Phoenix level stuff. Love that. But yeah, I was I'm trying to get a prompt thing started where I posted like mags at the gun range, and I tried to make an FM foul because that's the firearm I used to have way back when. And I'm trying to get people on board with it, so I'll send you guys it, or if you see it on X. Yeah, feel free to jump in. I'm trying to make it like a range day type thing. But good stuff. Good stuff. And you're invited. Everyone's invited. Of course, Apsu and Palagara, I believe. Cardinal of Chaos. Oh, that's a good one. Birdman, you got to take that. You got to copy that. Cardinal of Chaos. That is epic. Of course, really cool. Always really cool to see, you know, Mags, myself represented, and always incredibly flattered as well. So it means a lot to me. Later, Slavic, get some rest, man. I told you get some rest already. Why are you still here? Steal it. In fact, if anything, like that should be the name of like a new song or album or whatever it is that you put out. Cardinal of Chaos, and have it be like a death metal anthem thing. Of course, Null. I just finished the glazing Null a whole video, so I'm not gonna glaze him anymore. Of course, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's diabolical. Why here? Have you ever tried to get Slack to do something they want, right? And the only thing I thought of, I know it's more for artistic perspective, but the only thing I could think of is who's gonna patch in all those holes. Are we gonna make Diabolical patch in all those holes that he's making? Because he's the only one that's breaking ground. And of course, once again, 20-30 foot tall Rosa. Everyone needs that in their life. So that you can see him. Later, Rosa. Have a good day. Or night, or whatever time it is for you. Of course, Hatter and I believe Nova again, which kind of makes sense because since Nova's an AI, she can take like any form that he wants her to take. So that's cool. I like that. I also want the failed gens for that, for research purposes. For research purposes. Once again, fantastic work from Borley. If you guys see him, let him know that I reacted to another one of his videos today. Alright guys, I'm going to take a little bathroom break, so we're going to go to a Be Right Back screen, but you know, stick around and we'll get back to it in maybe like 5 minutes, give or take. Appreciate you guys being here. Love you guys.
Little bitch, Eiffel Tower, eat a dick. That's all I had to say. Stays closed. I am the seal with a bottomless breeze. Ash in my hair, crimson fire in my teeth. Horns in the dark when the old world breaks. Keys on my ring when the dead thing wakes. I don't want worship, I don't need a throne. I hold back
Tartarus emptied out, throne left cold. So I sat in the room where the deep things roll. Not a king, not a god, just a lock on the rock where the abyss keeps clawing through the cracks in the mold. Feminine frame with the ash gray hair. Crimson eyes flare when the pressure gets rare. But the voice in my chest sounds older than death, like the first chain dragged through primordial air. Call me infernal, call me wrong by design, but the cage ain't evil when it's holding the crime. Solve it, coagulate, break it down, bind it tight. Turn chaos into order with the flame edge mind. I don't offer mercy, I don't kneel, I don't preach. I calculate the distance between monster and breach. Every demon is a problem, every horror is a code. Every abomination gets put back where it goes. Horns only rise when reality cracks. Crown of flame burns when the heavens turn black. I don't come smiling with salvation in hand. I come with containment in the final command. Seal in the bottle, ash in the hourglass. Standing at the mouth where the damn things pass. If the pit starts breathing and the world feels cold, hear the deep voice say, the pit stays cold. I am the seal where the bottomless breeze. Ash in my hair, crimson fire in my teeth. Horns in the dark when the old world breaks. Keys on my ring when the dead thing wakes. I don't want worship, I don't need a throne. I hold back hell with a hand made of bone. The world stays blind while the black gates groan. I am MagsNoctis, the pit stays closed. Yeah. Black and gold at my hip, that's the verdict drawn. Eating flame memory with the hellfire song. Touch it with the key and the blade ignites red like judgment. Got hungry and the garden went wrong. Skeleton keys on a skull ring swing. They heat up quick when the hidden things creep. Radar for the rotten lockpick for the pit. I can smell the wrongness under false human skin. Tab one key to a monster's spine. Lockdown movement, lockdown mind. Power goes silent, muscles go stone. Now the big bad beast stands frozen alone. Turn one key in the midnight air. Void gate opens like a wound laid bare. Drag one on through the bottomless black, then snap it shut before the world looks back. These ain't trinkets, these ain't charms. These are laws with teeth and skeletal arms. I can unlock the spark in the worthy and torn. Unlock away the hunger and the wicked in my form. To me, every creature is a puzzle with a price. Every curse is a pattern, every rage is a vice. Every nightmare kicking at the mortal road gets folded, sealed, numbered, and sent back below. I am the seal with the bottomless breeze. Ash in my hair, crimson fire in my teeth. Horns in the dark when the old world breaks. Keys on my ring when the dead thing wakes. I don't want worship, I don't need a throne. I hold back hell with a hand made of bone. The world stays blind while the black gates groan. I am MagsNoctis, the pit stays closed. But the mortal world taxes every second I breathe. Tartarus tethers its chain through me. Stay too long and the ash starts falling. Skin flakes off while the pit keeps calling. Time crunch ticking like a funeral clock. Every mission on earth is bubbled and locked. Ignore that pull and the rapture comes. Body shatters apart like a bell being struck. Snatch back screaming through the black below. No soft return, no gentle road. Crucible forge where the fragments crawl. Rebuilt molecule by molecule through it all. Days turn weeks in the furnace of pain. Bone made new just to break again. Duty don't care what the vessel can take. The ward and reforms when the world's at stake. So when they see the horns and whisper evil, they never see the thing beneath the steeple. Never see the seal hold back the flood. Never see the logic underneath the blood. I don't seek praise, I don't ask for trust. I'm the last red line drawn deep in the dust. Until the final grain of ash gets thrown, the verdict stands absolute. The pit stays closed. I am the seal with the bottomless breeze. Ash in my hair, crimson fire in my teeth. Horns in the dark when the old world breaks. Keys on my ring when the dead thing wakes. I don't want worship, I don't need a throne. I hold back hell with a hand made of bone. The world stays blind while the black gates
Ooh,
groan.
okay, I am back. The pit stays closed. That's a fun song. It's a song that I think it was Apps that made it for me. So he did fantastic work there. Oh, this is another song. I think this is the one that Absinthe did for me. Ah, okay. That's a bit of a spoiler, but it's in the right folder. Okay, let's go ahead and switch over, guys. Wow. yeah, just had to use the bathroom and get myself a drink mix, which I guess why not? Right now, I'll go ahead and do the plug. If you scroll down to the bottom of my pages or about any of my about sections, I am partnered with Poggers. If you use code MagsNoctis at checkout, you get 10% off your order, and plus, you know, we help out the channel, plus my proxy the agency, because all of the money I make from streaming myself, I dump right into the agency, so it helps helps with marketing and promotion of the talents and stuff. But I'm drinking this one right here, mango flavored, because if you've lurked my ex, well, you know why I like mango so much, apparently. But no, in all seriousness, this isn't an energy drink. This is a hydration drink. So it kind of like refills your stuff, like your electrolytes and shit like that. And it's all natural, you know, vitamin A, vitamin E, calcium, magnesium, potassium, and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm drinking this right now. Like, I'm going to try to shake it, if you guys can hear the shaker. What do you mean poor mango? It's poor delicious mango. I'll take more of that, please. But anyways, yeah, in case you guys don't know, they have energy drinks as well as hydration drinks, which is what I'm drinking. And they also have sleep drinks. So if you need something to help you sleep, to stimulate melatonin production, yeah, they have those too. You can get shakers and all that other fun stuff too, but I barely started using them. They reached out and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I'll give your stuff a look. And well, I'm happy with it. So not bad at all. But anyways, back to the videos. You drinking last night? You're goddamn right I did. You're goddamn right. What other flavors that I tried? There was, actually, let me go back to the website. Poggers / you know, code MagsNoctis. So I mainly just do hydration drinks. I like energy drinks, but I consume a very special kind because spoiler, I work out a lot. So the mango one is the first one I wanted to try, but in the past I have had, I think this is the one, yeah, Rocket Pop, which kind of tastes exactly what you think it does, like those Rocket Pop, kind of like popsicles. That one's pretty good too. I haven't had the grape one. I'm sorry, the blackberry one. Where's the grape one? Do they not make it anymore? No. There was a grape one. Grapes are actually one of my favorite flavors. Well, the watermelon one I want to try too, and like lemonade I really like, and the watermelon as well. Where are you? Get over here. The watermelon as well. So yeah. I get my energy from coffee. I get my energy from coffee as well, but once again, I drink a special type of coffee, which I'm not sponsored by them, but what I am sponsored by is TheDragonTreasure.com. Should you use code MagsNoctis, you can get yourself some delicious tea, which I also do enjoy as well. But in all seriousness, he does sell coffee as well, and there's this one that I said, is this for me? And he's like, no, I didn't make it for you, because T-Man's kind of a troll. But it's called Demon's Extract, so if it makes you feel better, you're drinking my delicious extract. But, it's balanced for sweet, citrusy fragrance and good acidity, orange flavors, molasses, and a creamy body finish. So, yeah, should you wish to have some Demon's Extract, yeah, it's actually really affordable. And you can, of course, get it whole bean or ground, depending on what you want. And, yeah, help yourself out to some of Mag's Extract. I'm going to talk to T-Man. T-Man, if you're watching after the fact, what do I have to do to get this called Mag's Demon Seed? That's what I want it to be called. Or at least let me make my own. We'll call it Creme de la Magu. And be like, mwah, chef's kiss. Okay, I'm having too much fun. All right, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Oh. All right, let me just load up the next one. Okay, so the next one is by Diabolical, but it features Null. So I just wanted to ask for clarification because I kind of read through this. Is Null didn't like have anything to do with this, right? It's just kind of like a fan video for him. because I thought that he like sung on the tracks or something. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I was just curious, asking for clarification. Not that I think that's a bad thing at all. Noel's pretty bass. I like him. We'll turn it up and shut up and watch it, and we will go from there. And this is how we love Max? I should hope so.
Yeah. From the north comes the noise.
Fine video? Okay, cool.
Green glow in the void. Let's chop it.
Cool, Diabolical.
From campfire glow, the world set on fire. No FM dropping heat that lift the soul higher. Green shoes stepping, grenades on the beat. He crashed from the void. That's the null elite. Put him in the lab, no face, just facts. Green glow on the kicks and the irises. That's the path.
God damn, Diabolical on the mic.
He paint the track from zero to hero. Every pixel crack, he never lagged. Multi-syllabic maniac, rapid fire alien. Chop the beat to pieces, lead a hater salivating. Perfectionism grenades. He pulls the pin and detonates. Explosive melody, cinematic, no debate. Shutting, but the vision cinematic, widescreen. Costumes on the carriage of every verse, a new dream. Trying to campfire glow, but the flames never die. He reimagined the dark to the whole sky reply. No let them decipher that the game can't decode. Master musical creator, watch the whole world explode. Slow it down. Little down to the way to the crown. He battles in the silence with a doubt. Try to drown. Green light on the soul when the darkness get loud. Perfection is heavyweight, but he lightens up now. No templates, no copies. Every drop original. From the nully built empires. Architectural, emotional. Space wave, low fire in the soul. It's classical, make the broken feel whole. He treat life like a war, but he choosing the peace. Drop the mask, drop the costumes, let the real art release. Dynamic with the flow, cinematic with the scene. Know the master creator, the void zone machine. The void zone machine. Blitz, rapid spit, no, never miss. Green-eyed sniper with the bars that cut like this. He reimagine layer after layer. Every video a movie, every beat a prayer. From the Skyebrows universe to the global stage, he turned isolation into power on the page. No face visible, but the vision crystal clear. Masterwork, musical, legend of the year. Chop, 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 chop. The rhythm never stop. Grenade on the track, made the whole beat pop. No living forever. The cipher never break. From the void, he create. That's the master's Masterwork creator.
The whole world's his son.
No left green glow. Eternal. Green glow. Eternal.
That's awesome. No, not that. Not yet. Go back. That's awesome, man. You guys cooked on this, absolutely. There isn't really much I can bitch about, to be honest. I mean, there's a couple of things I can nitpick on, so I'm gonna make you feel bad because it's my job, right, guys? That's why you're here, for me to shit on your work. I'm joking. But no, this is great, especially for something that you made for Noel. So I guess this is a proxy glaze coming to glaze Diabolical, who will in turn glaze Noel. So it's a glaze by proxy. So, but in all seriousness, no, it's fantastic work. Like real talk, fantastic.
Yeah. From the north comes the north.
I don't know how accurate these captions are, but I'm going to try to put them on to hopefully give me something to pull from, so this way I can commentate on the lyrical styling. It's only your fourth video, still learning. Well, that's fine, man. I mean, hey, we're all in this community to learn, so it's awesome. You did great.
Green glow in the void. Let's chop it.
I really liked the inclusion of Ofted here, especially singing the I guess the female vocals. It was great. Lyrics in the description. Yeah, but I can't, like, then I have to be going back and forth, like reading the lyrics and then going back up here and then reading the lyrics and going back up here. So if I need clarification, I'll get it out. I also really do like that, since it's like kind of like a homage to Null, that it's actually like in a studio setting, and I really dig that. Because not just for Ofted, but also you know, for yourself and the other characters that are kind of like on the track, they show up here. I think I saw Absinthe as well.
From campfire, glow the world set on fire. No FM dropping heat that lift the soul higher. Green shoes stepping, grenades on the beat. He crashed from the void. That's the null elite. Put it up in the lab, no face, just facts. Green glow on the kicks and the irises. That's the packs. Soon over the veins, crock in the frame. He picked the track from zero to hero. Every pixel crack, he never lagged. Multi-syllabic maniac, rapid fire alien. Chop the beat to pieces, lead the haters elevating. Perfectionism grenades. He pulls the pin and detonates. Explosive melody, cinematic, no debate. Shutting but the vision cinematic widescreen. Costumes on the character of every verse, a new dream.
I'm surprised Suno could keep up with this. I'll be honest. I'm really surprised that Suno could keep. I know there's lots of people, Absinthe included, if he's still here, that, you know, he's shown us how to fandangle, you know, the Suno to get what we want, but still impressive. You know, all the same, it is still very, very impressive.
Campfire glow, but the flames never die. He reimagined the dark to the whole sky reply. No let them decipher that the game can't decode. Master musical creator, watch the whole world explode.
I also don't know if this is a subtle nod to it, but I like how it's the dome stadium thing, but at the same time, it also does look like a UFO. Yeah, I'm lurking at Big Stuff. Cool. You keep lurking.
Slow it down. Little down to the weight of the crown. He battles in the silence with a doubt. Try to drown. Green light on the soul when the darkness get loud. Perfection is heavyweight, but he lightens up now. No templates, no copies.
Actually, that would be really cool if something in his lore was like he turned his UFO into like a stadium to do performances, and that's kind of like how he keeps it hidden from people. That'd be a really cool piece of lore. Finally got the armored fusion, a good piece. Nice. Enjoy the power boost. Yay! Thanks, appreciate it.
We drop original from the nully built empires. Architectural, emotional, space wave. Lo-fi in the soul. It's collapsible, make the broken feel whole. He treat life like a war, but he choosing the peace. Drop the mask, drop the costumes, let the real art release. Dynamic with the flow, cinematic with the scene. Know the master, creator, the void zone machine. Never miss green.
I have to stop myself because I catch myself listening to it more than reacting to it. So for that, I apologize. Yeah. Yep, UFO check it. I like. Okay, cool. I picked up on it. Awesome. I figured. I was like, I'm like, sure that's what it was. Hey, Noel, the man, the myth, the legend. I don't think I've ever spoken to him, but I'm glad to have you here, man. I just finished watching some of your stuff, and then I was watching this one that Diabolical did for you. And I think that's Absinthe. I can tell because of the tattoos. Do you have ink in real life, Absinthe? I'm just curious. You don't have to answer, you know, because it's online. But that's cool. I respect that. I get that. I get it. Okay. That's awesome. Not just is the source content, which is Null FM, who is a creator that I pretty much really look up to, and I'm just glazing him because he's in the chat. I finished glazing him earlier before he was in the chat. But he makes fantastic work, and the fact that it's a community project that also acknowledges that. I think, you know, if this is only your 4th video, Diabolical, you did fantastic work. And I know you got help from everybody in the community, and that's what makes our community great. You know, and you know, this is why I love our community. It's awesome. It is awesome. Eternal. It's awesome. I will, of course, link to this after the fact, guys, but great stuff as always. Great stuff as always. Max with the premature glazing. Well, I'm glad he's here. I can glaze him directly, because remember, it was proxy glazing before. I was glazing Diabolicals. This way he would glaze Null. But now that they're both here, I can glaze them respect. I'm like, okay, I'm going to stop. It's just getting weird. You're a bad influence, Whales Bay. You're a bad. Jeez. Oh, all right. Okay. The next one is by Mavlock. I appreciate the watch. Yeah, I always try to watch your guys' stuff. Like, I have, like, it's fucking 50 more, well, maybe like 40 more videos to get through today that I'm trying to get through. And I don't feel like I have to get through them because I want to get through them. Well, okay, that's wrong. I don't feel like I have to get through them because I'm obligated to. I feel like I want to get through them because I want to get through them. You know, like, there's so much awesome stuff here. But okay, this is... Hey, Keyvox, what's going on? This is SCU Meme Anthem by Mavluck. Mavluck is pretty cool. Haven't talked much to them, but I've seen some of their stuff around. Good people. Meg just wants to be... No, never. Oh my god, I love that. I remember that a while back. Bloop with all the seals.
Seals everywhere, they're stamping the scene.
I think it's Night Owl. The frogs. But hold on, I'm gonna go back a little bit more. Because we have Keeney, we have Dot, we have Churl, and we have Happy Harble, I think. It even makes Mag's list, so fall off is real. You are on my list. What the hell are you talking about? I have at least one of your videos on my list. At least one. I gotta make room for everybody. I think that's Night Owl. The frog's hilarious. Angry Duck. Siebel Mind and Lady Wasabi. Leaflet. Eustace. Nice. There we go! What the fuck did I tell you guys? It's not a music video unless we have Psychro twerking. And take notes. You know, if we don't have Psychro's ass somewhere in it, it's not a real video. Oh god, if that isn't true. Oh my god. We do need a Rosetta Stone to decode Eustace. Pseudo Shiver. Seal everything. I love the Seal Everything logo. I wonder where I've seen it before. Oh my god. That's hilarious. Femboy Foxy.
I'm gonna ban you guys!
Okay, I like the context here. I don't know if this was meant like intentionally or not, but of course we have Lynx's basement, which everyone I think has spent time there, and you know, we have Amber and Octet, and then I think the implication is that we have Dot as well as Gleeman and Night Owl, and they're just like watching it happen and eating pop. I don't know if that was meant, but that's what I got out of it. It makes it funnier. And of course, everyone remembers this. I'm evil because I use AI. Well, it's true. I am the most evil, but I use the AI regardless.
VTuber anime cosplay shards. We under the sea. We discard our facades.
That's awesome, man.
Frogs croak, rats scurry, ducks claim the throne.
The high card cake. Yeah, I saw that. Oh my god, I remember this. You guys remember on X all the shit that was popping up with with Gleeman and all the bread. I was laughing so much when that shit happened. Oh. Griffin Knight for president. The bird above.
But we found our love.
Let me go back a little bit. I want to comment on that. Has anybody else had problems with that? Because whenever I gen the white monster energy, I don't have it, you know, with the green claw marks on it. Mine comes out normal. But then again, I gen it with ChatGPT, and then I put it into Grok. So I don't know, is that the issue or not? Entirely different, you know, situation. Red Veil. Hello. El Presidente Frostrunner. This is awesome. It's all just a bunch of memes. I'm not really going to go into depth explaining them all because I think they only really apply to those of us that are in the community and stuff. But I think it's hilarious. This is a great video. And everyone who sees it, like a lot of these are just prompt of the days, which is great. I love that. The bread architect had to do with green glow. Yeah, like this is great. Another great community video for the community, made by the community. Specifically, you know, Mapluck. So yeah, great stuff. I kind of knew what to go into because I saw Russell watch this, or at least a little bit of it, so I had to like click off so I didn't get spoiled, but it's exactly what I hoped it would be. Cool. Oh boy. All right, next up we have by Miss Raylan Scarlet Fire, The Bright Side Carnival, which I think this came, I'm a little tardy to the party on this one, I will admit that. It came out 3 days ago, so I am very tardy to the party. And of course we start with a scary ass pufferfish pat jump scare, so you know it's gonna be good. You know it's gonna be good. And okay, without further ado, let's see what it's all about.
Come one, come all, to the greatest show in hell. tonight. The big top beckons under pale moonlight. Sugar smells and music pull you through the gate, but this carnival's hungry and it won't hesitate. The ticket man grins as he takes his due, stamps your wrist and says the fun's this way. Come on through, it's the Bright Side Carnival, feeding on your soul, keeping the wonder spinning, making the broken whole. Every laugh you give it, every scream it claims, sustains the dark forever in its wicked games. Bright Side Carnival, your soul's the fuel it needs. Bright Side Carnival, no one ever truly leaves. Carousel horses with eyes that seem to cry, they spin your spirit out as the music flies high. Mirror image shows versions of you.
Hey, it's Mango.
Stolen piece by piece until the light is drawn. Ringmaster whispers with a voice like rusty gates. Give us just a little more, the show appreciates. The carnival breeze, its canvas pulses black, growing fat and strong on everything you lack. It's the Bright Side Carnival, feeding on your soul, keeping the wonder spinning, making the broken whole. Every laugh you give it, every scream it claims, sustains the dark forever in its wicked games. Bright Side Carnival, your soul's the fuel it needs. Bright Side Carnival, no one ever truly leaves. You wake up miles away when the sun begins to rise, but something vital's missing from behind your eyes. You'll hear the music calling when the night falls again. The Bright Side Carnival, it always wins in the end.
That was awesome. I really like the circusy vibe. It also did remind me of something else entirely, in a good way, in a good way. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I found it. Awesome. So a while back, and it's like a good while back, like in the 90s. I can bring it up. Boom, boom, boom. So there was a supplement for the World of Darkness, which is like Vampire the Masquerade and stuff. It's called the Midnight Circus. And it's basically very similar to like the themes of the video in regards to like the haunted carnival and stuff like that, and you know, supernatural spirits and all that good shit. And as soon as I saw it, I thought of the Midnight Circus. I was like, dude, that's awesome. I dig it, 100%. I dig it. It's definitely giving me those vibes. Glad the eye bit held most of the animated stuff. Yeah, it did really well. I know I don't know how new Raylan is to the scene, but they've been doing great from what I've seen. Like I said, I'm trying to help them with some projects behind the scene, but this came out really good, and I was really impressed. I also really like thematically how everything kind of fit in regards to like the carnival beat, kind of like organ grinder sort of I guess flow behind it, or I don't know, I dug it. I really liked it, and yeah. There isn't really much for me to comment on too much. I definitely like the whole, like, I like the whole kind of like metal aesthetic to it. It came out really well. Plus the ghost playing the instruments, that's like chef's kiss for me, but yeah. Great stuff. All right, the next one is actually one that came out pretty recently. This is by my good friend Vesper Blackthorn. And it is the ultimate How to Be You, the fixed version, because there was something wrong with the original version. I haven't watched it yet, but of course, she told me I should because I was on the thumbnail. It's kind of like an inside joke, a little running gag between us, because she was supposed to feature me in a video and she ran out of time or space or something, and she's like, I couldn't squeeze you in. I'm like, it's cool. You don't have to worry about it. You guys never have to feel pressured to include me in anything. I appreciate it, like, wholeheartedly when you do, but it's not required by any stretch of the imagination. But anyways, let's give it a look-see and a watch-see, and let's listen. Hey, it's Keyvax. I think that's Lily. Ah, that's cute.
You be you, always stay true. When you stop trying so hard, your people will find you.
Ah, look at that, mad lad. That's great.
Love often, be free. Give to give, not to receive. Don't listen to the haters. Do what you do. Your people will love it if you be you.
That's great, Noel. It's great. I couldn't fit everyone who deserved to be here, but you're not forgotten. I think that's important to say. I mean, not necessarily in the video itself, but I think as a community, there's way too many of us to ever be in one video. And that's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. Because even in this video, there's plenty of people that I recognize, but I don't know them. And it's not for lack of trying, it's just more of lack of time to meet everybody. But I mean, that's just the nature of a big community like ours, and it's growing bigger every day. No, this is great, really sweet. I really, of course, you know, Eustace, I don't know. Does this count as furry material? You guys let me know whether you think he's furry bait at this point. If he is or not, I don't know. That I guess that's personal preference, right? Of course, Keybox, great. Glad to see Keybox. Really solid dude. Had a collab with him, I think, last week with all the boys. So glad to hang out with him. Of course, Lily Fernwild. Lily, somebody I have a great deal of respect for. I didn't recognize him. I knowing Vesper's probably in the comments. So Mark MK, yeah, I'm not familiar with him. So once again, like I said, somebody I'm not familiar with. What up, Queen? Not much. What is up with you? Of course, Vesper, and I think this is Galatius Wolf. He's the one that does all the artwork. Yeah, I was right. Let me turn that down a bit. Ooh, Opted, you know. I feel like almost at this point, Opted's kind of maybe at that level with Sky, where if you have any sort of video, you have to include them at least somewhere. Vibes, yeah, for sure. And Runia and Falalupus. Yeah, I saw that too. I saw that Iron Mouse cameo. I thought that was hilarious. Of course, Slothman. Everyone knows Slothman. And Whalesbane, I just gotta ask, for the sake of asking, because I've been curious. What's under the mask? Or is it supposed to be like a thing? Like, I don't take it off because of I don't know, some reason. I don't know, I was always curious because there's an old game I used to play called oh fuck, what is it? I forgot the name of it now, but it's the game where it's like top down, and you basically go in and murder people, but you put on the masks. It's called like shit. Fuck. I'm gonna have to fucking look it up now. Is it called Hotline Miami? Yeah, it's Hotline Miami. Okay, I was right. Hotline Miami. Yeah, that's what it reminded me of when I first saw the character. Or I think that's Wolfie. Of course, and who's that? Who's that there? Who's that sexy piece of ass, as so many people have told me, apparently, and sent me inappropriate pictures? And I said, if you're going to include me, it has to be with a cigar now. It has to be with a cigar. And Zayla. Zayla's pretty cool. I still need to work out a collab with him. And Depths Walker. Hey, I'm not the gay one. They're the gay ones for sending me pictures, and I'm just like, oh, I didn't ask for this, kind Indian man. I will let you know kindly I am a male. Do you guys know the story behind that? I'll tell you after this. It's hilarious. I think Grumpy Whiskers. Grumpy's cool. And Miss Penny Bloomfield, I believe. And Griff. I really like the joke here because it seems like whenever people use Griffin Knight in a video, he's always roaring or yelling at something. So I like the just kidding thing here. And I think it's a Happy Harble? Happy Harble. And Malice, I think that's Malice, my boy. Where you at, Malice? Of course, we have the Iron Mouse cameo. That's awesome. Fucking hilarious, man. And of course, not everyone could be in here that you want to put in here, but nah, this is great. Really liked it. Really liked it. And if you haven't checked it out for whatever reason, the fixed version is up now. It's actually been up for a while. I'm at, wow, that's since the 9th. I am so far behind. But still, loved it all the same. And Vesper, thank you. Thank you for thinking about me. Thank you for including me. Yay. All right, let me see. This is another one that Broly sent me. Broly's lucky. He got 3 of them this round. Okay, this is Veil's Warning by Broly, aka Exiled King Broly. So let's give it a look-see, a listen.
The chains of Cylon rose from eternal night. Now I stand before your circle, bathed in violet light. Your towers reek of arrogance. Your spells are hollow lies. One step toward my angel, and your council fucking dies. Her wings are pure as starlight, her soul a sacred flame. You dare to speak her name again, I'll drag you through the pain. The void is in my veins now, the lightning sings her name. Cross this line I draw in darkness, you will know eternal shame. Stay away from Giza, her light belongs to me. Touch her wings, I'll tear your soul from eternity. Stay away from Giza, or face the hooded wrath. I am the void's own angel. I'll paint the heavens black. Your ancient tomes mean nothing. Your runes are worthless dust. I've slain false gods and broken kings. What makes you think you're just? She is the calm within.
No, look at that.
The peace I'll never trade. Approach her with your greedy eyes, and none of you are saved. The halo spins in fury. The lightning starts to scream. Your council hall will crumble if you threaten my dream. I
That was nice. I definitely dig the music. I have some critiques though, and of course they're always said with love. I felt for this video particularly, I don't know if maybe Broly was just trying to get it done, but for some of the shots, like for example, like with Diabolical here, like nothing wrong with Diabolical, love you Diabolical, but I felt like it was just held a little bit too long. It's like we get a good establishing shot as far as the character, you know, what they're going on, how they're like holding a point, defending the tower, what have you. But it just kind of hangs there a little too long. And, you know, and I'll play devil's advocate. I know what it's like when you're working with limited gens, but you want to finish a project. That is something I picked up on right away. I'm not trying to be, you know, too hypercritical, but it does seem like it hung a little bit too long. See, like this one here, I assume this is going to be when Broly kind of like breaks the chains or whatever. It goes on for about a whole 6-7 seconds. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but there's nothing really happening outside of the action. And the same flame transition, you know, going across is, I mean, I dare to say it becomes a little redundant. And, you know, and I'm saying it with love, of course. I mean, I completely get, you know, what we're trying to establish here, which of course, you know, Broly's here with all his friends, myself included, so thank you. But you know, here we have Apsu as well as Palgara, and it's like we get it established. It just hangs a little bit too long. Now the music is great, that's why I don't mind it too much. And I also understand the want to give everybody, you know, their moment of attention, their moment of light. But it feels to me, and once again, I'm not trying to be an ass, but like things are just kind of dragged out a little bit too long from shot to shot. I think, for example, like right here where we have you know, Broly with the female angel character, because this goes on for a while, so we could have cut like right here and then have that transition to like over here where he's like stealing the life force of them. And then once he sucks it in, you know, transition back to basically the part where she's like nuzzling up to him, you know, for protection. It makes more thematic sense from my perspective, as opposed to just having a scene drag on for no reason. Because once again, speaking narratively, it's kind of like, hey, I love this person, I'm going to protect this person. And then over here, it's you can kind of like transition over to where he's killing them or stealing their souls, whatever. And it would kind of show what he's willing to do to protect her. But by the same token, you know, even in the lyric, it says to, you know, to protect her, you know, tear your souls from eternity. But he holds his blade because she doesn't want him to be that way. And I think, you know, just doing a minor cut like that would have really helped this thematically. And, you know, I'll even go to myself in my own cameo, because, you know, I guess I should rip on myself, which is great. You know, I really like it, really like it. But even I think this kind of hangs out a little bit too much. It's like, have the scene, you know, where I swing the sword or whatever, but it just kind of hangs after the fact. And once again, I feel bad because I feel like I'm nitpicking, and that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to give honest, constructive criticism. I do also like if this is supposed to be Octet with horns. For some reason, that really hits something nice. I like that quite a lot. I also noticed it very obvious with Absinthe and this fairy girl, which I don't remember her name. Is that just supposed to be like a girl Absinthe or a character? Is that Lady Absinthe? But it just hangs a little bit too much for my taste. Because we get a good, see, like 5 or 6 seconds of it. That's Pixie. Okay, cool. Is that one of your creations? Ah, okay, I get it. I get it. That's cool. I also noticed it again here with Iraqi. It just seems to hang a little bit too long. And once again, you know, Broly, I'm saying this with love, because if I don't say it as a friend, some jackass is gonna point it out as a point of being an asshole, and I'd rather have an asshole be my friend than, you know, some random jackass. But ultimately, I liked, you know, the visuals. I like the flow. I just think maybe you rushed it a little bit too much. Because I don't know if you slowed down the video just slightly, or if maybe you were just kind of trying to stretch the scenes out a little bit more. Yeah, she's a companion friend of Carlos, lore-wise, she's a sentient chatbot. Oh, that's cool. Awesome, I like that. That is cool. Yeah, that's what I think. I think it was great. Maybe a little bit rushed, but I think this was like a great attempt. And once again, thank you for including me. And I'm not trying to be a total ass and pointing out the critiques, but I want us all to improve as a community, and I think that's where I can definitely help by pointing out some critiques from, you know, when I did broadcasting and stuff. Because if you just have things hang too long for no reason, then it's I don't know, it can feel kind of like a good example of this, which is going to sound off topic, but so I watched The Matrix, was it Revolutions for the first time, where there's some fight scenes in that movie that just seem to go on for fucking ever. And that's when I first was like, I think this should have been done already. But anyways, yeah, this is great, Broly. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the cameo, and I hope my critique helps you improve in future projects. And also tell Broly I still love him. I'm not trying to be too overly mean. Okay, this next one is by Whales Bane. If you're still here, Whales Bane, we're gonna do one of yours. We're gonna be doing Whales Bane Crave You Low. Low. So let's give it a look-see, let's give it a listen, and let's see what it's about.
Feels so right. Hurry up. Pull me under now. Got it worse. Don't make me wait. I crave you low. Yeah. I crave you low. I crave you low. Yeah. I crave you low.
God damn.
When the lights come. We only move when the room goes black. You wear the mask, but you're never coming back. I crave your love. Yeah, 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 yeah. I crave your love. I crave your love. I crave you. I crave your love. I crave your love. I crave your When the lights come, let you
That was awesome. Wales Band, you always do good work, but I could definitely tell this is artistically great. I love the thematic choice of colors. If I have any major critique at all, is that you miss the opportunity to have Rosa in here, because she definitely would fit in a dancing scene, as we saw from Absence video. But in all seriousness, no, this is great. I really liked it visually. You did a great job. Everything here. Obviously, I'm sure other people would say it's very Gooner coded, but I would say, does that even fucking matter? Because at the end of the day, we're all human, and humans have needs, and you're allowed to like what you want to like, and you're allowed to do what you want to do. And fix my chat real quick. I just saw it freak out. There you go. Back up. Yeah. And of course, I would say right away, a very, very based take. I believe that's Vesper. Actually, hold on. Before I start making assumptions, let me double check. The description. Yep. Vesper, Cora. Yeah. Yep. Yep. That's everybody I thought that was. So, very cool. Of course, very based with Vesper. Just artistically, like I said, it looks really great. Of course, Cora, a very good friend of mine, Cora. Love to see them around all the time. I don't know if I should talk about that on stream, but they basically did a big, serious, like, life-changing, I guess, post about themselves, and I give them all support and love in the world, which was funny. And it's funny because, you know, I gave them a supportive image, you know, to kind of, like, follow up. And everyone was like, oh, is that your partner? Is that your girlfriend? Is that your boyfriend? Is that why you did what you did? And it's like, dude, I'm just a friend. I'm just a friend to anybody. It's like anybody who's going through a hard time, they make a hard decision, I try to be there for them. But I guess the sheer amount of parasociology was, it was off the charts those days. But yeah, really glad to see Cora get some representation, some love. I also like the blood splatter effects on Cora. That's also really nice. Has Rosa seen this yet? Because I think she would lose her shit. Oh shit, no. Well, yes, that's Whalesbane. That's who we're watching. I pressed the wrong button. course, and Jackal. I think everyone knows Jackal by now. I don't know necessarily if she's in our community, but she's definitely adjacent to our community enough on X. Once again, I'll just say it again, big Hotline Miami vibes, especially with all the blood on the mask and everything. I dig it. I don't know if that's intentional, Whalesbane, but I dig it. Of course, Eva. Eva is actually, let me pause at a different place. Okay, that's not a good place to pause either. Eva is somebody I'm working really close with right now. I'm actually, I guess, mentoring under them to learn all the tricks of the trade in regards to AI stuff. And I've learned quite a lot, not just from like the prompts of the day stuff, but from, I would say, the near daily conversations I have with them as far as AI stuff and various other things as well. So yeah, I'm really glad to see Eva here. And plus, of course, fantastic looking. The silver linings. I figured it was silver linings. Really nice work there with the core and the flashing. That looked really good, really on point. I don't know what you did, man, but the AI is cooking. The AI cooked really great. I've been there, man. I know what that's like. Now, but fantastic work, Whalesbane. Fantastic work. I really appreciate it. Really like the art style. Pretty much everything you've put out that I've seen has been fantastic. I have no issues, qualms, complaints. You clearly know what you're doing, and I applaud you for that because it came out fantastic. You're one of the few people, kind of like Absinthe and Noel and all the others, that I really don't feel like there's much for me to critique, and that's a good thing because others can learn from that. And yeah, fantastic job. And I really like the artistic style of like color differentials. So obviously, you know, the whole red and black is a theme, a motif, if you will, throughout the entire video, and it hits really good. Especially like here, well, not there, but I mean, yeah, there too, but okay, not there either. There we go, that's good. The way that the red kind of like reflects off the water, and then also, you know, it kind of goes into the whole like just imagery, but then Eva in this case still has her signature eyes, so I think it kind of turns out very well. She'd be very proud, and I really appreciate it, and I would like some screenshots of Vesper later for personal enjoyment. I'm joking, of course. But anyway, yeah, this is a really cool video. Really liked it. All right, next up is from somebody. Next up from somebody that I've seen around the community, and I don't necessarily have an opinion on them one way or the other, but I like a lot of people, I just haven't interacted with them enough. And that's DJ Nathaniel, the man, the myth, the legend, depending on your opinion of him. I think he's fine. But this is DJ Breaks the Echo Chambers. So yeah, let's give this a listen. My first time actually reacting to his stuff, I think somebody sent this to me to take a look at. So I was like, yeah, why not? Let's give it a look-see and a listen-see.
They screaming loud, but they listening, 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 listening. Yeah, your scream from your echo chambers loud. AI's dying, say it proud in the crowd, but you never even tried, never looked inside of the heights that a human mind could ride. We were moonbound with less than this. Now you doubting tools that exist like this. Man, it's wild out, fear can blind. All the power sitting in your mind. Why deny what you could become when the future's knocking you just run? All that noise, yeah, numbs the soul, but you still got time to take control. Stop living in the echo, break out, let it go. There's a whole world waiting more than what you've been told. Why go souls to the unknown when you could build your throne with the mind you've been given since the day you've been living? Don't look so sad, this moment ain't bad. God gave you this breath, so go and create what you have. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I'm back with a vision, never lacking ambition. While they stuck in repetition, I'm attacking the system with a pen and a rhythm. Turn a thought to a prism. Every line that I spit and got a spark of a mission. You afraid of the shift, but it's already here. Every tool is a weapon if you learn how to steer. You can build, you can fly, you can reach for the sky. Or just sit, criticize that your whole life passed by. Man, I'm tired of the doubt, tired of the noise. Everybody got opinions, but they're killing their voice. You were built for more than just complaining online. Take a second, take a breath, go and sharpen your mind. Why deny what you could become when the future's calling? Don't go numb. Every second that you waste in fear is a dream that disappears. Stop living in the echo, break out, let it go. There's a whole world waiting more than what you've been told. Walk those stones at the unknown when you could build your throne with the mind you've been given since the day you've been living. Don't look so sad, this moment ain't bad. God gave you this breath, so go and create what you have.
You were never made to stay small. You were meant to rise, stand tall.
Every doubt gotta fall when you answer the call. This is more than code and machine. It's the vision, the dream, what you build, what you see. That's the power to be, to be, to be, to be. No more echo, we break those walls.
No more fear when the future
From
calls.
the ground to the stars above.
Build it all with the mind you
Walk those
love.
stones at your own control.
Hold that fire in your soul.
Don't look so sad, stand up instead.
This is the life that God gave you to spread.
Just take the time and write your life. This life is yours.
Ah, the bread.
Yeah.
私の帽子どう？
仕事するの？それとも X で喋ってばかり？パン切る仕事があるんだ。
That was awesome. Of course, you had some scriptures at the end, which is fine. You know, you're allowed to put whatever you like. What I will say, you know, and if Nathan decides to watch this for whatever reason, I'm going to be very critical because I do that for everybody. First of all, lyrically, fantastic. Love it. Love everything that you've put here. I like the message behind it. A lot of it resonates with me as well. However, oh, also love the saxophone. The saxophone inclusion just gives an extra little pop. I love when we put in traditional instruments in with, you know, it's kind of like a hip hop beat and stuff. I love that. I'm gonna turn down a little bit so I can speak over it. So I don't know if Nathan takes too much time to, I'm sorry, if he hasn't done a lot of videos, and once again, this is speaking purely from broadcasting background, a lot of these cuts are like very noticeable. So from here, it's going to be a like very visible cut into like when the light came in. I picked up on that right away. And once again, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but it's like suddenly it's like boom, boom. And it's almost like going to a different art style. Now, once again, I'm fully aware that when we work with AI, we only have like 6, maybe 10-second clips at the most. So we have to stitch them together the best we can. Yeah, see right there was another big cut that's like painfully obvious to me because everything is kind of still. It's not moving. And then they hits a threshold where I think the next clip kind of like picks up right after. And like right there, then all of a sudden now things are moving. Now he did a very good job right here, where it's kind of like you're in a state of limbo. It's like a state of stasis. And then as his staff kind of glows, everything else kind of like kicks off to light, which if that's the aesthetic you're going for, you know, then I dig it. Because then it's kind of like as the magic triggers, everything else kind of falls into place. Which is cool. I like that. See, except right there, there's a very obvious, you know, cut, again, a jump cut, if you will. And I think just a simple dissolve or crossfade would have helped a lot with that, especially like right here with the running and then jumping into the next area. See right there was that intentional like gap. When I think a crossfade would have hit that beautifully. Once again, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just trying to give like honest critique, honest criticism. I see it a number of other places too. Like, you know, Nux, always nice to see Nux. That's not a complaint at all. But like over here where, is this 9s? It looks like 9s. Yeah, I think it's 9s. So when 9s kind of pops in, it jumps from one art style to another, which is fine. So it pops there, and then it kind of jumps to another one. Once again, the only complaint is that it is so abrasive, the jump between it. And even right there, that was also another abrasive cut. So we have one abrasive cut here, where she starts moving. And then after, and then another one right there. There's like one cut there, and then another cut right there. And the only reason why it's so noticeable is because there's all these particle effects right here. So in this cut, all the particle effects are moving. And then when we get to the next particle, I'm sorry, the next area, the particle effects stop moving and they're just kind of floating. And it makes it more noticeable than it probably should have been. And I'm not trying to super nitpick, like I said, but it is something that's like super obvious to me, since I have the eye for it. I will say right here, I love the imagery of, well, one, I'd like to see Lord Intellectual. My boy, how's he doing? Need to check up on him. It's been a while. But basically, like here, where we have like the orbs of power, or spheres, if you will, and he uses them to kind of like break the mirrors or the echo chambers, if you will, which I think that's great. That's great symbolism. I like that. See, that's cool. I like that. I dig that quite a lot. What I don't dig is... So he, of course, pulls the power into him, which is cool. I like that. It gives me big Final Fantasy vibes. I dig it. But we're going to have a big, noticeable jump cut from one art style to another. See right there. So just like from there to there, it's very noticeable. I think that could have been hidden very easily, once again, just with a crossfade or just some kind of maybe a blooming or a lens flare effect, because as the orbs are coming in, like right here when the last one comes in, you start a lens flare going out, you know, from the center of mass on the torso, and then as it comes out, have it boom right at the same time that this boom happens, and then you have that lens flare dissolve into the natural booming, and then the change of art style is not that abrasive. Once again, just my personal advice, personal opinion. Let me see. There was another one that it's like right here with like Feeble and Sky when they show up. Looks cool. I like it. I like the art style. I like what he decided to do with it. That's really cool. However, when Feeble starts rapping, the background in the back goes like to complete blackness, and I'm like, okay, cool. That aesthetic feel, like I get that. You know, we're going in to kind of like get like Feeble in our face, for lack of a better word. But then we see another thing right here where he's not standing on a platform or anything. It's just kind of like in darkness, and if that's what you're going for, cool. But it seems kind of out of place, given that a couple of seconds ago they were just on I'll say what looks like a stadium or a stage setup. So you can easily cut the lights, so to speak, and have it center in on just him, like lighting wise, aerial light down, and just have like a small little platform of where they were standing prior. Once again, this is just helpful advice, trying to help out. But lyrically, like I said, lyrically it's fucking slapping. This is fantastic. Yeah, see, that's awesome. I like I said, lyrically I dig it completely. You can criticize that your whole life passed by. I dig it. Yeah, you see like right here. And yes, I have plenty of opinions. So we had a little clip right here of, I just don't know. It's also possible maybe Nathan's getting very bad gens that day. It just happens regardless of what you're using. Sometimes the gens don't want to cooperate. It happens. Oh, let me go back a little bit. So you see, we have a scene right here where, you know, Sky's rapping, and we have background to it. And I thought it was, like, why couldn't we get more of that? Hey, Whalesbane, welcome back. Come back and watch. Thank you for the amazing glazing. You're welcome. I'm glad you are fully coded. I'll send you the bill. So here also is a noticeable cut for me that I think could have been hidden the same way. See, that turn was good. I think doing a turn like that with a simple crossfade, just like I said, that helped fantastically. But you see right there, there's a like, we get the turn as he's going in. Which that was a good transition right there. That was a good transition, but then it goes into a rough transition right there. And once again, it's very noticeable to me because I worked in broadcast. It's like it kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. But visually, it's great. I love it. See, Nathan, what are you doing, man? That was awesome. Because this rough transition there. See, we have this really cool like transition with all the different colors like here and there and stuff. Why couldn't we have used those transitions to help mask this a little bit better? Especially like right here. See, because you see when they walk and there's a cut. Please let me know you guys see what I'm saying. Because right here it's going to take a step and it's going to basically be a hard cut from one scene to the other. And all you had to do is take these transitions and move them a little bit further to where this rough cut is, and you could have hidden that beautifully. I think it could have been hidden very easily. But once again, this is constructive criticism. Constructively. I'm gonna go forward a little bit. I noticed it also here in the running scene where they're going to go get Lady Wasabi. Because we get one running, and then we get a good cut there. And the FPS goes to like 1510 FPS. Now, if that's stylistically chosen, that's cool. If it wasn't, if it's just slowed down, it looks a little rough. But everything's still viewable, so that's not a problem. See right there, that was, not trying to nitpick, but that was a terrible cut. Because we're going here, we have the beautiful scene where Lady Wasabi goes and she crashes in. And then we have the rush of energy where he's running to, to go check on her. And then no transition between it, no nothing. Then all of a sudden, boom, she's running without the energy on, which is fine. Like, I get it, like, if it's like a Sonic thing, you power up, you do your little Sonic, rushing type of thing, and then all of a sudden, like, it wears off because you used up all your energy. I get that, but it looks kind of too rough. It might be a seed bit ants as well. Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I understand, like, the limitations we have with AI, of course. But what I'm saying is we can easily hide that by, like, using transitions correctly. But it's like I said, this is just constructive, criticism, constructive feedback. See, because right here he's running like, gotta go fast, full Sonic speed. I dig it. And then a rough cut right there, like boom. Again, from there, boom. Yeah, and it's very noticeable of a cut for me. And once again, not trying to be a total ass. I'm just like, it's really obvious. I think we have another one actually right here. Okay, that's actually a really clean cut. Nathan, what are you doing, man? Because that's great. All you had to have done is have this cut here where you're running, then have it crossfade into this one, so this way you still have that blur as the lighting wears off, and then it will meet its finality over here, because that was a beautiful crosscut. I'm sorry, crossfade, not crosscut. See, because that's perfect. Of course, Dot, love to see Dot. See, we're real great crossfade there. Love the sax, love it there. See, and we have a beautiful establishing shot of all the characters, Lady Wasabi, Sky, Dot, Nathan, Keen, and Feeble, which looks great, fantastic. but then it goes from a rough cut from like one scene to another, and we could have hid that a lot easier if right here where it cuts, we put the crossfade and then we just put some motion blurs to kind of show that they're like accelerating because we're reaching the climax, the end of the song. And I think that would have really kind of helped sell the whole notion of like progressing, moving forward. And of course we get the all the bread stuff at the end, which is hilarious.
私の帽子
And I disagree with your point. Some cuts to see dance with no transitions. So it can be double. Yeah, no, yeah. I totally, you know, accept that. I totally respect that. I'm not. That's why I'm saying this is constructive criticism. As somebody who has access to DaVinci Resolve, and I also have Vegas Pro from old like professional work. It's really easy just to like drop those transitions into the right places. And I'm not by any means, you know, criticizing the lyrical content or the music. The music alone is great. But I will say that like a lot of this stuff seems, I hate to say it, borderline amateurish, which duh, of course we're all amateurs. Nobody's professional, not even myself. And I worked in broadcasting. I just had an eye to pick up on this in case we had to, you know, crossfade out from one thing to another. But it's very much something that could have been easily, you know, just worked out. Just like a little bit more time cooking. I think maybe as a community, we sometimes get too focused on, I want to hurry up and finish and get it out. And I don't care if it looks like shit. But then later you just end up regretting it. So maybe a little more time in the, you know what, to use a term right here, maybe a little bit more time in the bakery. It would have been cake, would have come out awesome. But yeah. If Nathan sees it, just let him know that I reacted to it. Let him know that I gave some honest, constructive criticism, because I do think there is great message here. And I hope that he learns. And, you know, if he wants help, I'll be happy to offer him help. Anybody who needs help, you know, in the future. I think it looks fantastic thematically, aside from those minor nitpicks. And like I said, and they are minor nitpicks. I think ultimately all we want is for people to better themselves and learn, you know, and there's nothing wrong with admitting that we all need help, myself included. Will Spain said, I'm so mad at myself. Speaking of cuts, I didn't notice how bad one was on the new upload until it had like 30 views. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Exactly what you mean. I do that sometimes. I go back and edit the VODs down for individual uploads, and sometimes I'll be like, oh, damn. I had background music on where it shouldn't have been on. Oh, damn. Or something. It's freaking annoying. All right, let me see. Oh, jeez. How long have I been? 3:30. All right, I'm going to see if I can do maybe one or two more. Hold on. I really want to get through credits, because I promised him a while back I was going to fucking react to it, and I've been putting it off. So we're going to react to this one now. Boopity boopity. The one that killed intro to credits. All right, so this is Reject Woke Slop, a Magical Girl edition by Intro to Credits, who is a good friend of mine. I've had several conversations with her. I would like to have more, but you know, life happens, work happens. Of course, it stars Leaflet, Ember, Banana Juju, Celestium, and Powder, as is the theme of the magical girl thing. So let's give it a look-see, let's give it a listen-see, and let's see where we messed up.
Weapon screens and AAA games used to shine so bright. Spark our joy, fuel our dreams. Every
I'll comment on that in a minute, Whales Bane.
Pop culture sinking fast, drowning in their schools. The gamers and weebs logged on and said, enough, we're fighting back, you fool. We saw the warning signs in the forums and the streams. Had enough of all their forced fake dreams. Let's go! Reject the slop, bye-bye woke control. Gamers rise, we tonight, taking back the soul. Destroy the poison they spread every single day. Reclaim our culture, chase the politics away. Hey, otaku power in the air.
Yeah, it's still impressive, man. It's really impressive with all 5 characters.
Reject, reject, the slop is done. Western fun, we've just begun. Hollywood and big devs push their message in our face. Every blockbuster, every title lost its grace. But from the Discord raids and late night anime streams, we rose. Gamers and weaves stood tall and started the counterflow. Memes are flying, boycotts hitting hard and true. Building our own worlds again, no more bowing to the crew. No forced inclusion, no more virtue signal view. We're saving Western spirit, that's what real fans do.
Yeah.
We are the resistance, shining through the dark. Controllers, sparks, and anime hearts. Together we answer the call, reclaiming joy for one and all. Let's go! Reject the slop, bye-bye woke control. Goodbye forever. Gamers rise, we tonight. Touch the sky, take it home.
Okay.
Bring the real back home, saving civilization, we're never alone. Otaku revolution, this is our solution. Reject the slop forevermore. Western culture, we restore. Reject, reject the slop. Reject, reject, reject the slop.
Ah, that was great, man. I don't know what the fuck you're worried about. I mean, yes, there were of course room for improvements, and I will make you feel like a jerk for it. I'm joking. No, I really think you did good. You kind of outdid yourself. Wheelsbane said, I know I'm going to come off like a massive asshole, but I really hate when the art style prompting in GPT gens that you personally can't stand the embossed, sparkly, overdone look of GPT-2. Yeah, I've actually, I will kind of counter that a little bit. I do like the way GPT-2 gens, but what I do is I take that as a base and then I put it into something else, and that it gets actually rid of a lot of that sparkly stuff I think you're talking about. That's what I wanted to comment on, but yeah. Anyways, Curtis, I think you did a good job, man. You did a good job. Obviously, I think you did a good job because I'm asking you to work on a personal project off to the side. Let me take a look at those pinned comments, like you said. Take it in. Custom designs were based purely off of based off pure cure smile anime. So if I disappointed with the decisions of the creators, I think anyone who knows that will say it. Yeah, it looks solid. It looks solid. And considering you have 5 characters on screen at one time in some cases, it doesn't look like that noticeable. Like if I was sitting back, which, hold on, let me turn down a little bit. If I was, watching it sitting back a little bit, I can't tell the difference, and I'm leaning back. I think you did fine. I think it looks great. See, and this is a situation where, unlike the video that was critiquing before Nathan's video, the transitions with the hearts don't seem cringy or out of place or whatever, because it's kind of thematic to the whole, like, idol thing. So it works great. I think you knew that. You knew what you were doing. I'm going to start watching it again if I don't start critiquing. Like, yay! See, because like individual stills like this, I could almost believe they're from a real anime. See, look at that. You know your trade, man. Don't sell yourself short. Like here, yes, it does look a little sloppy with some of the fingers and so forth, but I mean, that just happens with AI if you have more than, well, I think you're pushing it to its limit right now with 5 people, 5 people at once. But considering it looks as good as it does. You know if Leaf has seen it yet? I can send it to Leaf. This bullshit here. You're saying you don't want me to send it to Leaflet? Because I'll do it. I'll threaten you with a good time. It's all, wow, it's okay. That changes things. If this is all in Grok, that's even more impressive. That's fantastic, dude. It's impressive that you can do it all in Grok. Wait, Juju had seen it? What did she say about it? What did she say? Did she like it? If not, I'll have words with her. I'm just joking. Who am I to tell Juju what to believe? It's all useful unless I get a rate limit. Yeah, rate limit is terrible. I'm just trying to jump through the different styles to see if anything's like really like, because nothing is inherently wrong with this. Like all your cuts are clean. The transitions are pretty on point. And even if they're a little abrasive, like right there, it's not too bad. Because there's still a lot of movement going on. I think it's great. She smiled and laughed about it. That's great. See, I think at the end of the day, that's why we do all this. Why do we do all this? To help people laugh and be happy and feel good. And I think that's what I like about our community the most. And it's like not every single message or video we put out is a positive one. But the fact that we're able to bring joy to people, like it's important to me at least. And joy doesn't necessarily have to be like hee 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 yay. But in this case, you know, if Juju liked it, then yeah, hee 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 yay. Has Ember seen it? I'll send it to Ember too. Who hasn't seen it? I will make sure they see it. I mean, okay, total transparency, I don't have any sway over anybody, but I can make sure they see it at least. Like they get it in their inbox. I really like this ending scene right here. I think you had shown this to me earlier and I was like, ha, that's great. I really liked it. I think you did great, man. I think you're being too hard on yourself. I know you personally put a lot of work into it, so I think you succeeded in your mission statement. And I think it came out great. And it's a true testament to what you've learned and what you continue to produce. And like I said, aside from like very minor things that are AI limitations and not your own limitations, I think everything is like solid. Yeah, exactly. Just like what Willsbane said on Kick, it's solid as hell. Because like when I critique things, I have to take things into consideration, like the limitations that we have with AI. But like the song is solid, the song is poppy, the song is what you would expect. But your transitions are clean, the heart wipes are appropriate to where they, you know, they should be. See, that's exactly where I would want a heart wipe. So yeah, I mean, I think you're being way too hard on yourself. I think this came out great. Hey, what's going on? Broly, thanks for coming in. Did they tell you that I roasted one of your video? I'm so sorry. I gave you honest feedback, bro. I love you. I love you, bro. But yeah, this was great, and I really think you're being too hard on yourself. Credits. You did a good job. I mean, is there room for improvement? Absolutely, but it's not terrible by any stretch of the imagination. Ooh. I'm waiting to see if Broly's gonna rip me a new one. Let's go, bro. Come at me, bro. I can go back to it if you want. I still have it on the list, but I'm curious what he's got to say. Which I didn't know you were working. Otherwise, I would have waited, but to react to it. But you know, it is what it is in this career field. I say career field with air quotes. I just realized you guys couldn't see me do the air quotes. Oh, that's fucking annoying. I just realized something really annoying. Yeah, I'll do that for now. Okay, that kind of fixed that. I'm definitely trying to get away with from long generations. Okay. Hey Ty, what's going on? You can lurk all you want, that's fine. That's actually why that redeem is there. By all means, use it. Is it me? Did you just realize me? No. Yeah, that's the problem with some of the longer generations that I've noticed is they can kind of hang a bit. And I also understand, like I was saying when I was reacting to DJ Nathan's video, that let me think how to say this. Sometimes we have very limited generations because of like, you know, rate limit or just, you know, if you're trying to do things with like a free model, like how Grok used to be. And it can really suck when you did your generations for the day and you're not left with the best stuff, but you wanted to put it to work because you spent the time and credits on it. So I definitely understand that, and I'm not faulting you by any stretch of the imagination for it. I thought I actually sent that a while ago. No, it's cool. No worries. Introduce credits. Everyone wanted powder with purple. It didn't fit the anime. Yeah, I think that's what people didn't understand. Because that's exactly what I was thinking of first. I was like, why is she purple? But I didn't say anything because I was going to go back and critique it. So I'm glad you told me to actually read the pinned comment because it explained that very well. I ended stream a while ago as Saint Grail was giving me a bit of a headache after a while. Yeah, it happens with a lot of the first person games, so we'll start doing that after a while. Welcome to what is it? Dad maxing. When you dad max long enough, you can't play first person games for too long. But anyways, yeah, I think this is great. I might wrap up stream here. I actually do need to get dinner made. I'm getting quite hungry. I appreciate you guys being here, of course. Womp womp. Yeah. And if I may be so bold to presume, but I think it's just because I haven't played in a while with the style. Yeah, that makes sense. I am hangry. In fact, let me put on my hangry eyes. I'm hungry now. I love this model. There's so much shit I can do with it, and it looks so simple, but it fits with the Gooner aesthetic, which apparently that's what my community wants for some reason. They want little Gooner mags, so knock yourselves out. But anyways, yeah, that'll probably be it for about this stream, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I will check the viewership. Yeah, you need to block me. Yeah, help yourself. I'm gonna see on Twitch if there's anybody we can raid into to give them some love and support from the community. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum. Oh, Kitsuragi's online. Let's raid into my old boyfriend, quote unquote. Haha. That's a joke. He's watching the same videos I was doing. I'm gonna tell him. You son of a bitch. You stole my playlist. Alright guys, we're gonna go hang out with Kitsuragi for a while. Alright guys, you guys have yourself a good Alright guys. Thanks for hanging